cat's chewing on plastic.
What?
No,
Stop chewing on
ASMR.
plastic, you disgusting
No, it's
creature.
ASMR now.
Ah,
I could chew on a coin if you want. Maybe that would sound better.
What the fuck?
Fucking coin.
You're going to die.
It's too autistic, man.
Do you want to hear some coin
This is my
ASMR?
first
Let's hear it, let's hear it.
fucking podcast, and this is the shit I hear.
But you weren't here on episode 4.
swallow the coin, cat.
Please swallow.
Oh,
Oh, there he goes.
who was it?
No, kick
Oh.
him from the server. Don't even kick him from the chat.
No, Markiplier. Why, bro? Markiplier would never.
He did do it though. that is something he did.
A fake image.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So,
Welcome.
are we actually gonna start the podcast?
Welcome to the Shithole Podcast. We're
Starting.
here with Kat.
Hey guys.
We're here with G.
Shut the fuck up, what?
We're here with Kat's friend Gerg.
That's me, bro.
We've got Heckers.
Hi.
We've got Larry back again.
Oh, I forgot I was here.
And we've got some guy that doesn't like Israel. Trivia.
When trivia talk.
That was so loud.
And we've got me, the big man, cool maths games enthusiast. Full of energy. Love it.
Happy to be
Podcast is
here.
going
Just
great
kidding,
already.
I'm not.
Heckers, you can be removed by force if need
I
be.
see.
Wait.
So how are we all? All keeping safe amongst the fires?
Sadly.
No. My house is gone.
Would it be too soon? Would it be too soon? I think so.
There's fire's like 20 k's away from me.
I mean,
Our friend's
The
house
fires
is
is
gonna burn down. Rip.
Talking
I
from
don't
the
think it's
remnants
too
of his Samsung smart fridge.
I am saying some smart fridge.
God, shit posting is just
how bike is it this
It's
skitty?
dead, it's gone. Get the delete.
everything.
How bike is it this skitty? Oh, I love the Joker on the skateboard video. Can we?
That is good.
That can
is
be our
good.
first conversation topic.
Not
You
Buzz
just make
Lightyear.
this like a reacting to memes that they can't see.
Hey Murray, how about another frontside 180?
Is that Buzz Lightyear?
So Master
It is
Chief,
Buzz
do you
Lightyear.
Mind telling me what you're doing on that?
Shredding this.
Buzz Lightyear in places he shouldn't be.
Get hyper.
No. Get out of here, KSI. I'm
Not
Joker,
even
baby.
For today's topic, we're browsing DeviantArt.
Get hyper.
Oh, dear, no.
What a podcast! It's just autism. I'm liking it so far.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Get over.
Yeah, hyper. When I say it, baby.
There we go.
Mark sends it, don't you?
I hate it.
What is that?
That was Smurf. Yeah.
Why was just the Kazotsky kick? What is it? Kazot? I don't know.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, that one.
First time, good job. Brooke.
Daft Cat. No way, bro.
Daft Cat.
Bro, what's the
Well, it
original
is
song?
because
It's
Cat is
kinda
Daft.
groovy.
Aerodynamic.
Okay. Aerodynamics, but it
Sure do love
pop that one on the
Skrillex.
Spotify Spotify cat. playlist. Margaret, cancel my 130. Rapture has begun.
Margaret Thatcher is dead. Can we talk about how Margaret Thatcher died?
Good riddance. Yeah.
Ding dong,
No,
the wicked
ding
bitch
dong.
is dead.
Dead. Good riddance.
It's a shame the bitch didn't die 87 years ago.
Do we actually have any topics, or was this just
Well,
like?
there's always SCP
haven't-
happening. I mean,
But
we
was
can
there like a
start.
planned topic?
We kind of already started with everyone's
Wait.
houses burning
Does
down
anyone
on the East
does anyone
Coast.
want to see the worst image of all time?
No, I really.
Is it
don't.
Did
your
you
face?
steal my meme and then repost it 5 minutes later, G?
What? You posted it?
Oh my god!
Dude, I sent that to you like a month ago. What
Why
do you
would
mean?
you post Got that? my file name. What are you
Yeah,
talking
because I couldn't be
about?
fucked finding my own, so I just re-downloaded it.
Dr.
So
Hacks.
Smurf.
So, well, how
sorry,
can you
cool
even
message
be
of
upset?
this.
You've stolen like 80% of my
What
Ricardo
were you gonna
videos.
talk about?
I'm not
on
upset, I'm just
today's-
saying you reversed it.
Well, we've already talked
Larry is
about
trying
all
so
the
This
East
hard.
lovely
Coast-
installment of the
the
top draw.
the Grand
What's it called?
Autismo
The
Council.
top.
Is
Let's
that
not talk about Markup Thatcher.
No, let's talk about Markiplier. Who doesn't like
Markiplier.
talking about
We can
Markiplier?
do that.
Does he still make YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Let's
He's on
talk
that
about
Markiplier.
Markiplier.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to watch him back in the day when he screamed a
God.
lot.
I used to watch him when I was like
Get hyper.
he's
He's
he's got a
old
got
now.
a YouTube bread series.
Bowser has soda pop.
Oh, for a sec,
It's
I
the
thought.
Really?
back
That's
in
kind of
episode.
that's pretty cool.
I hope it
So
doesn't get
what does
cancelled
he
like
what does he
Pete's will.
do? His
He goes-
profile picture
He
is
games
like
and then he tries not to lie.
I mean, true.
Markiplier is best hunter. Oh, he played Dauntless.
Jeez.
Why-
but-
why-
Actually, you just,
Why are we talking
This will
about
end in
funny
one.
fake laugh man?
What is
talking
this?
Shit about
Well,
my favorite.
He's the best funny fake laugh man, though.
No, he's not.
But dude, how can you say that? Why are you racist against Koreans? Jeez.
Whoa.
Teach me how to
Wow,
teach
you don't like something, you must be racist. White Gobble Smurf 2019.
Sorry,
It was a
guys, I'm coming out as a liberal.
Libtard.
Libtard.
Larry, is it time to put a Fishing Planet onto download?
When an old
Oh, I'm
head
just
speak.
playing GTA.
Yo, Fishing Planet's doing a Halloween event.
Oh, I gotta play it.
Damn, dude. Hell yeah.
About to win the car. About to win the car.
I'm about to go live playing Gacha Heroes.
I was just
Like,
doing
Oh,
Larry
already
was-
stole
my-
Larry was just playing that.
Was he actually?
Why did you post
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
And I was playing
Paper
Road to the
smack.
Locker Room.
Guys, I just posted
That's
a
it.
funny video in the chat.
Funny video.
I
Which
don't
funny
like this.
video?
It's
There's
really
like,
funny. It's really funny.
There's like 0 of them. Where is it?
Fuck you.
You just got crabbed.
Oh.
Guess who just won clothing from the ball in GTA? That's right, it was me.
Guess who's playing GTA? You. You lose.
When the
Lol rage.
No, not the dog video. Not the kid.
what did Hayden
He posted lol rage. Larry.
lol rage Larry? What?
No, okay, don't post shit like that.
What does that mean?
Okay.
There's some things that even you shouldn't
Lol
post,
rage
Kat.
Larry.
I'm sorry. Go.
Cat dead ass out here getting banned.
Hell yeah, dog. Why is that?
That is
emotion?
just a lobster.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh my
Is
god.
the podcast just gonna be us commenting on fucking shit posting the entire
Yeah,
time? What the
it
fuck?
Yes.
Think we should wait. One more image.
Ah, yes, the color swap ninja gang. Very creative. Thanks, Mortal Kombat.
What are we gonna talk about?
Well,
Other than
Illegitimate
just
state
Thunder?
of
Castle
Israel.
the Scorpion.
SCP is rearing its ugly head, and there's an
I
update
have
that's
information that
Is
could
it-
lead to
what
the
is-
arrest of.
coming. Jeffrey Epstein.
Did he die, bro?
Pretty sure he did get arrested.
Epstein got
Got a
vibe
bit more
checked.
than arrested.
He didn't kill himself. He just failed the vibe check.
Oh hey Bill, long time no see.
He was
Oh,
referring to
sorry.
William Clinton.
I was referring. to...
Hillary, what are you doing here? Where's Bill?
Oh
Bill
hey,
Mama.
I don't know. There's so many potential suspects that I think we should just
Bill
kill
Mama.
every billionaire until we find the
Just
right.
kill all of them. Just a
They all deserve it.
mass purge.
Aye,
Never
aye,
too
I
early.
mean, I'm sure Kat would love that. Yeah.
Bro, that'd be so epic, bro. I'd laugh.
So
So yeah.
Podcast is over.
Really?
To each to his ability, according to
We just
design.
end it here.
Oh god. That's something I should
Alright,
be posting.
Smurf. Alright, start the
terrible.
podcast. Do an
We've
intro.
already
do an
started it with bullshitting
What?
and shit posting.
Alright, do an intro.
mean-
do an intro.
I
He
did
already
the
did
intro.
an intro.
Do you have like Alzheimer's?
No. Do an intro.
Okay,
Is
do an
this
intro.
how it goes
Let's do an
every week?
intro. Hey guys,
Do an intro.
welcome to Gaylord Council podcast.
Dude, I'm not gay.
We've got G.
take that back.
We've got Gerg. We've got Heckers.
Well, why are we doing
we've
a
got
fucking
Larry,
intro again?
We've got
It's already
trivia.
recorded. Shut the fuck up, Wild.
What the?
Alright, what's the first? Why did you
I'm
post
trying to
that?
say it, but then you're like, hey guys, let's
That's it,
check
I'm
out
gonna
this
say
funny meme.
Can we say no more shit posting? Should we just say no more
Okay.
shit posting?
I'm gonna head out.
Oh, alright.
Anyway,
Well,
Good,
you should make a
good
rule the
podcast
next
so
person to
far.
shit post gets kicked.
S-
Oh shit,
Okay.
I didn't realize. Okay,
Good.
let's begin.
now,
Well,
so
my fishing planet's almost downloaded, so you know.
yeah,
that's
well,
First-
you know what else will be downloaded soon?
what will be downloaded.
SCP Mega Patch 2.
SCP
doubt
Mega
it.
Patch 2.
Anyone else excited for Halo Reach on December 3rd?
Oh, I'm getting it for free.
Halo.
Gang.
You're paying for Nitro. That's not getting it for free.
Yeah, no, fair point actually. Okay.
You're getting it for
Well,
like $10.
Getting it for $10.
They're just
And
gonna,
then
they're
add
just gonna
Dust
release
Monster.
all of them.
That
By
wasn't
the
that
way,
Halo.
it's just what I immediately associate Halo with.
I thought the Warthog run was Halo 3.
That is Halo 3.
Isn't there a Warthog run in every Halo?
Yeah.
I don't play much Halo. I've only played like Halo 4. I'm
Me
waiting.
neither.
Someone's gonna crucify
I
me.
played Halo 5 and Halo 4 and one of the mobile games on my iPad. It was-
That's disgusting.
Man, you guys
No.
are such filthy fucking zoomers. Get the fuck out of here.
Shut up, old
Sips, yeah,
head.
Quake 3.
I remember playing Halo on the fucking
No one
OG
cares.
Xbox,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You're literally an old head.
He was playing.
my
He was playing
God.
Halo before they had color TV. And he had to
I'm
play
a zoomer,
black
but
and white.
I played Halo.
It's actually funny you say that. Like, I had a TV that was so old I had to play Halo 3 in black and white. On my
See, what did I
360.
say? What did I say?
Amazing.
What the
Yeah.
fuck do you mean, Cat? They only got color TV in Tasmania last year. Fuck
You
off.
already said that joke.
You
like
said
20
that
times.
last year.
Not funny. Not funny. Live in Queensland. Shut up.
That hurt.
Haha, you live in a
How
place.
would
Let's
you
make
say?
fun of
It
place.
is on
Haha.
fire.
I
Sure,
swear,
you
in this
just
server,
did
if
that.
you're not from the place, someone has been.
Imagine your
so
state being on fire. This place is
Oh, here we
every
go.
other state other than Tasmania again.
Alright, time for fishing
When
planet.
the inbreed boys start trying to thug on the big boys, fuck off.
We ain't on fire.
Yeah, like your police.
We ain't on
You
fire.
guys can't talk. I'm in fucking SA.
Yeah, well, you're surrounded by boomers.
States
Yeah.
that have had a mass shooting. States that haven't had a mass shooting. Okay, retard.
Are you calling Martin Bryan has the person?
We had a mass shooting before mass shootings were cool. alright?
Yeah, he did it before it was cool. Okay. He got the PB for the time.
That's fucked.
That is,
He killed a load of kids. You're sick.
that is actually kind of fucked, dude.
First.
Why is it hentai cat? What?
Well, I mean, why are you complaining?
Yeah, fair point. Okay. Alright. Fishing planet time, let's go.
Speaking
how do
of
I
hentai,
how do I pull out my rod?
I've been playing that hentai game that Seth talked about, and it's not too bad.
Do you guys reckon?
You don't even need to tell anyone. We all know
Sorry,
you played
who-
that
who
game.
is Seth
Seth
referring-
reviewed it.
Yeah, I know.
Who is Seth?
You don't
Who
know.
is Seth?
You would like Seth. You would like
doubt
Seth.
No, he knows who Seth is.
I know who he
He's
is.
just
I just
fucking
don't,
full of
I
shit.
don't know who. I've never watched his videos. I just know he exists.
His videos
It's like-
are quite humorous, but
It's
Lulu.
like
but
Mandalore, but
you
edgy.
get people like get Double Smurf who plays
No.
every single fucking game
that's
that he
Scooby.
reviews.
That's Scooby. That's Scooby.
Do you remember when he had an alt and to prove that it was him? I just said like, yo, does anyone like Space Station 13 in the chat? And he just fucking instantly within a millisecond just replies like, yep, it's Scooby.
What about Starbound? Yeah, I
Star
love that
Sector.
game, man.
Star Sector's.
Star
It's
Sector.
actually pretty good though.
Shut up, Emma.
No, I think.
Actually, an old head.
When you don't get the game because it didn't release it on Steam, who are they trying to hide from?
Me smile.
It's a decent game though.
Damn, bro. Fishing planet servers be popping off today, lads. We got 4 people in the lobby.
When's Seth gonna review Fishing Planet?
Good question.
It's such a good game. He just doesn't know where to start.
Smurf, look what I was just saying.
How could you?
What? What do you heckers? You're like Cat, but
What?
like a lower
I don't know.
grade of
What?
meme. Like
What?
it's true. It's what you are. Send that image to Cat. Send it.
What?
Says
No,
the one who
someone
wants to
just
fuck
sent me
Smurf.
that.
What?
Yeah, who does? Who? No one does.
Motherfucker, you can catch seagulls in Fishing Planet. What the fuck?
Seagulls and
wait,
Fishing
what?
Planet.
Deadass catch
Alright.
seagulls, bro.
About to catch
Fucking
a
the
seagull.
game's baller.
This is now a mortal.
Greg,
you gotta
No
stream it, you gotta
hunting
stream
sim.
it.
Using the fishing planet.
Yeah, we gotta wait for
No,
it.
This
it's a
podcast is
Commodore
fucked. I'm
64.
out. This
No,
podcast
wait,
is fucked.
we need to actually talk about Smurfs to just find something for us to talk about.
I've already
now.
tried talking
Did I
about
get one?
Mega Patch 2, and then you're like, hey guys,
Okay.
check out this
That was a
funny
segue from
meme.
Mega Patch 2.
Hey, check out this.
No one was
fun-
excited for Halo Reach.
Well, it's Halo.
'Cause I'm not a-
Halo
Reach
is
looks
boomer
cool.
game now.
I'm like 6 years old. I
Not even that.
Everyone knows all the new kids play Fortnite.
Shut up.
My
Oh,
God.
God,
Okay,
Should
how
I
about
be bomber?
upcoming games that are coming out next
Can be
year?
a
This
bomber.
year's been a little bland,
What did you?
release-wise.
actually.
What did we get, actually?
I don't know.
We got
this
the
year's been
Outer
pretty good,
Worlds.
dude.
We got
Yeah, we
Red
got Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, yeah.
Resident Evil 2.
Game.
Red Dead was.
Red Dead
Gameplay.
2 for PC.
Red Dead was a rare-release.
Gameplay was
okay.
Yeah, Red Dead doesn't count. The gameplay.
Remnant
Battle-
from the
Battle Station Red
Ashes.
Dead.
Remnant from the Ashes.
Overwatch 2, the best game.
That's next year.
That didn't
Oh,
come
it's
out
next
this
year?
year.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was... I'm so out of the loop with that bullshit, I don't care.
You're an old head.
No, I just don't care about
Me
Team
fan,
Fortress 3.
yet I hate
God,
it.
yeah, can we get Hayden out of here?
He's like 7. He's like 1 actually.
What's everyone's
would say
game of
that
the year?
comment was justified.
My
Or
game
not.
of the year was.
My game of the
I
year
didn't-
is
I didn't
the
play it.
Fishing Planet Halloween update.
Okay, let's stop shitposting and talk.
My game of the year was.
Fortnite.
I don't think I bought any games from this year, so I'm gonna say, I guess Red Dead. I think that's the only game I bought that came out. No, 'cause I don't even have the PC version.
You know, I still haven't played Red Dead.
My game of the year is Hotline Miami, so.
Oh, that's it.
The
That was
game of
last
the year
year.
every year is Hotline Miami.
But I got it on PC this year, so it counts.
What? On PC?
Yeah, on
Uh,
PC way before this. year.
Heckers, what's your
I
game
know,
of the
but
year?
I personally
What's
bought.
my game of the year? Fucking.
Does it
Well-
have to come out this year?
Yeah, game of the year, dude. That's
Yeah, well-
it's
Hmm.
no
Kind of-
question.
Just say
Kind of-
Terraria. Heck is just say
Can't enter Hotline
Terraria.
Miami, so-
Terraria came out like.
The
Nothing
update didn't come out
interesting has
yet.
really come out this year, has it?
What do you mean?
No.
the Outer Worlds?
Yeah, Borderlands
What do
3
you mean
was
the
pretty
Outer-
good.
There was the
Apart from
Outer
when it
Worlds,
wasn't.
that was
Alright, Larry, what's your game of the year?
Since I've only actually played one that came out this year, it has to be Borderlands 3.
Okay,
Borderlands.
trivia.
P says the Outer Worlds. Crucify.
The Outer Worlds is pretty good. I don't think
played
it's
Outer
game of the year
Worlds for
though.
like 20
A
minutes.
lot of
and I
people
didn't
don't like
it.
Outer Worlds because, like, no radio. Because they thought everyone thought it was gonna be like New Vegas 2.
Actually, I just realized I haven't played any
Yeah, they
games
they
from
can't
this
just
year.
they can't just copy fucking Fallout. That's
Yeah,
a
that's kinda-
licensed
So much,
IP.
Boring
Shit.
dialogue. I just
People
wanna
just
shoot
wanted a
people.
radio.
Yeah, apparently the story's pretty awesome.
Jingle, jangle,
Yeah.
jingle.
I don't know.
I like
played
Code
yesterday
Vein,
and I have
be
no.
honest.
I haven't the slightest clue what it's about.
Wow, what was your game of the year?
Literally just end.
I haven't played many games this year, but of the games that I've bought this year, I would say right now
No.
it's Evenisal, the hentai
The
game that I'm
hentai
playing.
Is it actually a
Christ,
hentai?
what
Yeah.
did I say about no shit
Is it
posting?
actually
Hey,
a hentai?
it is
Like,
actually.
Is it just a weeb game or is it?
No, there's actual hentai.
It's a hentai game and
It
there's
is.
like rape and
Yeah,
What the
when
fuck?
when they say bad shit's gonna happen, it does. The game doesn't pull any punches, and it's kind of fucked up. But
You
it's
actually do sound like a
Alright,
game.
my game of the
You're just
year
proving that all
was
youths are pedophiles.
my game of the year was Resident Evil 2.
of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Pretty sure Resident Evil 2 came out a while ago.
Yeah, early in the year, dude.
No,
Wasn't it? No, it came out in like the 90s, bro.
Cat's like dead ass fucking.
Oh,
We're at the
I'm
end
sorry,
of the year
Cat. Resident Evil 2 remake.
That's better. My game of the year was I don't know. I don't have one. I don't think I've played any games that
Just
came-
Dance 2020.
You haven't.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
It's Cat's favorite.
Does Destiny 2 count because it got re-released?
No, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
It
yeah,
no,
I
Shadow
would.
Keep
And
counts.
if
No,
it-
because
and if
Shadowkeep.
If it
Shadow
does
Keep.
count, then you're a fucking horrible.
What does
person.
everyone think of the new Call of Duty?
I haven't played it.
The game's good. The
I played it
community's
at a friend's
toxic.
house and it's
It's
pretty
just
fun.
like Modern Warfare 2, dude.
Isn't that just Call of Duty?
It's just Call of
The
Duty.
725 shotgun.
Yeah, but it's
Ever.
like fucking how many years of just like sweat distilled into like one fucking Call of Duty that had horrible gun balancing when it came out.
Modern Warfare 2
That's a
wasn't
double
that
barrel
balanced.
shotgun where you can cross map people.
Anyone else remember Kimbo Model 1887? I
Everyone
remember.
remembers
Wasn't
that.
around back then, bro.
What was everybody's film of the year? And
Joker.
Joker.
Fuck.
I would say Joker.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I knew it.
What? It was a legitimately good movie.
Yeah.
No memes aside.
It's like a 7.5 out of 10.
It was.
And,
It
uh,
was.
that's-
Maybe an
I'd
eight,
agree
maybe
with
an eight.
that.
I was
It was
saying
like
it.
it was
I was
like
saying it.
seven.
That's
maybe
what
eight.
opinions are for. You have an
It was a
opinion.
strong-
I
How
think
did
it
how
was
did you
good.
even watch it? Oh, that's right. They
It's
fucking reduced
15.
the rating in Australia.
Yeah.
Pirated
Stupid.
it.
It's MA and
What?
See, if they made it R
MA.
rated, then we don't have to get shit
I
opinions
thought it
from
was
kids who
R-rated.
don't understand.
You don't have exactly the same opinion as me. Wow, that's so dumb, bro. I don't know. It was good, but like people were saying it was the second coming of Jesus Christ.
It's-
It wasn't that good.
Yeah, it's
So
not
you're-
the
think
best.
you're-
when
It was-
you
it was
base
a
your
seven-
opinion off of them
Yeah,
liking the film.
you're
No,
you
I'm not
are
basing-
underrating the movie because it's popular. Okay,
No, I'm
you
not
He
can
does
saying
that for a lot
what
of
I
things.
no.
Fuck
I'm not
you,
saying
He's a
I
hipster.
take away score because people are saying that. I'm just saying I don't think it was as good as people were reporting it to be.
Well, I don't
I thought
think
it was, like,
Hotline
strong-
Miami is as good as you're purporting it to be.
Well, that's because you're objectively wrong and it's objective.
It's pretty good.
Shut up,
What
Niles.
other movies came out this year
Mine,
other than
Once Upon a
Joker?
Time, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was mine.
Endgame came out this year.
And
Did
it
it?
did?
Was that? Oh
No,
yeah, that
was
was
it?
this year.
Yeah, I prefer
Toy Story 4.
But
the,
if your
the
favorite,
Elton
if your
John
favorite,
Infinity
if
War or
your
whatever.
favorite movie is Avengers Endgame, you are literally
My favorite movie this year was Tuck 2019.
I'm holding out for Star Wars, seeing if that's going to be a
Yeah,
shit
me
show.
too.
I
I'm
don't.
really
I
hoping
probably
that's
won't
good,
even
but
bother
it
seeing
probably
it. To
won't
be
be.
Yeah,
honest.
I'm waiting for like a month
It-
after reviews.
It's going to be the exact same quality as
Yeah.
number 7 because it's done by J.J. Abrams.
7 was fine though.
No,
The new ones haven't been
7
that
was
bad.
They're
I
doing
hate
that
Heather
thing.
bringing
7
in-
was
I hate-
bland.
I hate Heather bringing in Palpatine and he's just gonna die.
Well,
No.
they got to do something because Rian Johnson, the world's
Alright,
biggest
lads.
fucking
time,
retard,
it's
killed.
It's,
I mean,
if
no.
only they
Check
out the
stuck
stream,
to
boys.
How do
the
you even-
original ideas in the expanded universe.
How dumb is it that fucking
Smurf, we're at the start.
the Star Wars Christmas special is canon, but Revan is.
I love it.
Oh yeah, it is canon.
That's because the canon's controlled by a giant greedy corporation that just wants to sell merch.
Wow.
Merch poggers.
Apparently, that Mandalorian TV show is not too bad.
It's only
It's a
had one
TV show?
episode though. You
It's
can't only
two.
start it off
now.
one
Second came
Oh,
out
okay.
today.
Oh, I thought it was a movie.
You guys watch a new episode of Rick and Morty?
Get out. Bye,
yeah,
trivia.
but I thought it was.
Thank
okay.
you, Smurf. Thank you,
Wait,
Smurf.
what?
Mandalorian looks like it would be better suited to a movie, to be
I don't
honest.
know. Maybe I just grew out
Western-
of Rick and Morty, but I
Westerns
didn't
don't really
enjoy
work.
the new episode.
Yeah, the new episode.
Oh, I
was-
got one, boys.
Got a fish.
Oh. All right, now you gotta reel it in.
Didn't
when
they make
it's
a
tired.
Watchmen TV show?
Yeah. Apparently that's.
Oh,
I
we talking
don't
about
know.
TV shows?
Oh yeah, Supergirl was my favorite movie this year.
Get
Oh
out.
my
It's a
God.
TV show.
I mean, it probably wasn't as bad as Man of Steel. That was fucking awful.
Oh,
Best
no,
TV
Supergirl
show
was
I've watched
horrible.
this year is Gotham.
What about
I thought it was garbage. But it's
Batgirl?
actually really
I thought it
good.
would have been trash.
What about Batgirl? That's a great
Hey,
movie.
Gotham started off good, then it just got progressively worse as the seasons went on. Because Warner Brothers said, "Hey, you're not allowed to use certain characters."
So they
You
just
see that?
Didn't they have to do like the rip-off Joker and shit like that?
They
They,
Like,
never-
they pulled
he
the
was
Swiftie with the Joker.
He was never the fucking Joker in the show because Warner Brothers was like, "Ah, no, you can't use that."
Good. Thanks, studio meddling.
They make sick games though, so fucking who cares?
do they? They made like Mortal Kombat. Like,
Arkham fucking City and
They made Mad Max
Mad Max was a game.
Fury Road was very good,
and the game.
That was really.
Yeah.
and the game.
The game, Fury Road was.
It's
really
just
good.
They
Australia
didn't end up playing the
simulator.
game.
That's just a prediction of what
Guys,
Australia's gonna look like next year when we've all burned.
Funny.
Except for us, we'll be safe.
Oh, shut
That's
up,
big.
Tasmania.
Shit
I
state
love
gang.
being on fire.
I love not
It's a
being
good
on.
time.
I'm just here for the gasoline.
Gasoline.
We see the mainlanders infected the fucking
Start hoarding your.
Tasmanian devils with cancers in the hope that it'd give
Hey, bro,
everyone
they
who lives
chill,
in
they chill.
Tasmania cancer so they'd all die, so we can take it back.
Has anyone
Where
actually
should I-
seen
where
that new
should I go
fucking
on the
Terminator movie? I heard it was complete dog shit.
Yeah,
heard
it's
it
shit.
was-
I heard it was decent. I heard it was better than Genesis.
No, it's
Well, I
bad.
mean-
Well, anything's better than Genesis.
No,
It's
that's
bad.
Genesis was
I,
horrible.
I can't watch her. I can't watch her in any movie now without thinking her getting railed by Khal Drogo.
I think she's a legitimately bad actress though.
She is a bad actress.
Is this
Fucking
Amelia,
Khaleesi.
Amelia Clark.
What else has she done apart from?
Khaleesi and fucking.
She was good in Game of Thrones, I thought.
No, she was not.
Game of
It's
Thrones.
because she didn't have to act.
Yeah.
Apparently, that new Terminator game is alright.
Oh,
Does
I
it
didn't
terminate
know.
a new
Yeah, there is
Terminator
one coming
game?
out.
Alright.
Yeah,
It's
the
what's it
third-person
called?
shooter.
does it actually have Arnie?
Oh
in
wait,
it, or-
when does fucking
It's called Terminator Resistance. Apparently, it's good.
that fucking new Kojima game? What's that called?
Death
Ah,
Stranding?
Walking
Yes.
Simulator.
Death Stranding. Yeah.
Apparently, it's really good or the worst.
Yeah,
game.
it's so
Depending on-
decisive.
It is either literally the worst game ever made by man and should be fucking banned because it's going to kill anyone who plays it, or it is literally the second coming of Christ. There is no.
Oh,
It's because it's a really slow game
Yeah,
and its
it's really
gameplay
bad.
isn't engaging. So if you're into like just chill sort of cool looking games where you just take your time to play it, then fucking you'll be all over that shit. But if you just want an exciting fucking fun experience, you're gonna fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. Because
back
even on the hardest
to-
difficulty, it's impossible to die.
I would like to.
What?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was watching a dude stream it and he was playing on the hardest difficulty and those BT things attacked him. And he was just like walking in a straight line and they just missed him every single time they attacked. And he, like, when he got like a certain distance away, the BTs would despawn and he could turn around and get all the loot that is supposed to be the reward for traversing the BT area.
That might be a bug then.
No, it's a intended feature.
Oh.
The like all the
character.
The game being bad is a feature.
Because the
All the-
character like comments on like how they've disappeared. Like he's like, "Oh, thank God they're gone," sort of meme.
The
Speaking of
whole-
that whole Gotham Joker thing, the new Star Wars game, he's like the main character.
Oh
the guy
yeah,
who
I saw
played the
that. It's
Joker.
so cool.
I saw a
But now
stream
the thing
for
is,
it, and I'm just like,
I
all I
will
can think of
only
is
be
the
able to
Joker every
see
time I see him.
I was playing that game for the last 2 hours. It's
Is
pretty
it
fun.
is it good?
the Star Wars game.
Yeah, it's
Jedi
alright.
Fallen Order.
It's
Yeah,
like
I've-
it's
I've
a
heard
Dark
the
Souls
gameplay
clone.
is like Dark Souls. Yeah.
It is a Dark Souls clone, like not a hard Dark
Why
Souls
not just
clone.
play-
Is that a
That
bad
sold
thing? No?
like
No, not really.
That's not exactly a bad thing.
No, it's quite enjoyable so far. It's really pretty and well polished, and the combat feels
apparently the score
decent
is
so
really
far.
Problem with most Souls games is just no one can do it as well as From Software. I've yet to find a third party. Like
Yeah, but that's because From Software does the whole atmosphere and fucking universe
Even
really
though just
well.
the gameplay though, like no one really nails the satisfaction and the timing quite like they do. You know?
LeMayo just use a straight sword, fuckwit.
If you don't main the fucking
Claymore.
You're good Dex main, bro.
If you don't use the Claymore or the fucking Irithyll
She's the
straight, you're a
biggest
loser.
weapon you
Nah,
can
do Zweihander, fucking +5 chaos, full giants, dad
You don't
mask.
use Smorg's hammer. Fuck you.
you mean smoke.
Bro, do you even
Smoke.
fucking use the fucking Ring Knight twin great swords?
The shit now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did they nerf him?
When they first came out, they were just fucked bastard.
I use the fucking hammer you get from the DLC. That thing's whack.
Just use Smoke.
The blacksmith hammer.
No, the blacksmith hammer, the fucking rock one.
I think you mean the blacksmith hammer.
Oh no, there is. I think there's a rock. I think I know what you mean.
The blacksmith hammer's the only weapon worth using. The pitchfork.
Dark
Broken
Souls.
straight sword. Broken.
Broken straight sword. People who do naked runs, fucking broken straight sword are just filth. Like their
They're
lives
just
are just
like,
fucked.
yeah, their lives just meaningless, and then none of them are happy once they complete it.
No, they're all sad.
They're just hollow. They just like they thought this was gonna make everything better, but it's just
That's-
made it worse.
That's the real meme of Dark Souls: is you get addicted and then you become the one going hollow.
Yeah.
Andre's trying to warn you the whole time, trying to sell you better weapons so you
It's a-
enjoy
it's a-
yourself.
It's a cruel cycle.
We live in a society.
Thanks, Joker. Very cool.
And it's a good game, but
Why?
it hasn't got much traction. Like Darkest
Doom?
Dungeons.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Darkest Dungeons has got quite a bit of traction.
It was
Not as
huge when it first came out. What?
I saw that.
No, probably not as much as it deserves. You're right, but when it first came out, it was crazy popular. I thought.
Was that the card game?
Yeah, it's still, you know, it's still kind of underground.
It's a
People love it.
brutal fucking.
You read the reviews for
RPG.
it, everyone just complains
It's a
about how hard it
turn-based
is.
RPG that makes you want to fucking rip your nails out.
Oh,
Oh,
the
but
announcer
there's
is
a few
fucking
ways
beautiful.
to
So
exploit it.
annoying though when you're about to win and then your party member just fucking loses it.
Heart attack.
Ugh.
And you're
Legit, I'm doing a run through like at the moment, and the only 4 deaths I have on my party have been from heart attack.
Bro, do you even play games with dice roll fucking deaths?
No, fucking heart attacks when you just become too stressed.
Just roll a 10d.
Is, there,
If you get lower than 50, you're dead.
is everyone in your party just like geriatric and like fucking old?
No,
Jesus.
you should see the
I mean-
shit trying to like kill
Yeah, they're fucking
humans, trying to fucking fight these abominations.
creepy crawlies, and you're just sitting there sending them to their death, slowly losing money.
Have you guys seen all the fucking autistic screeching on fucking Twitter about Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen it on.
My
I've seen it
girlfriend's
on
been
Not
talking
even
about that.
deserved.
What
Didn't
didn't they
They
like
haven't me.
cut the?
They halved
They called the
the-
deck.
Lots of Pokemon out. And
Jesus.
like
Fucking
considering it's supposed to be on a system that's way more powerful than any other Pokemon game, the improvements made were like very slim, and like they cut shit like backgrounds out of battles and shit like that. So all the hardcore Pokemon fans are having a fucking meltdown.
So it's more
Pokemon
like they
Platinum.
removed features.
Just check Metacritic. Everyone's just in up in arms. It's hilarious.
Oh, it'd just be ripped to bits on Metacritic.
Oh, it is.
The technical things were like well deserved of criticism, but it's like cutting half the decks is.
Because
who the
they originally wanted to spend 2 years on it, but they ended up only spending 1 year on it, and with a staff of 200, that's not enough time really. So
Yeah.
731 negative reviews on Metacritic.
wow, it's up to 700
Yikes.
now. It was 400 last I checked.
Yeah. There's 0 negative critic reviews.
on what Pokemon?
Yeah, but since when do people care about critics anymore? They're like morally corrupt.
No, there's 4 mixed
Ooh,
reviews. And 6
Please,
negative.
tough.
please, incels, please
Wow.
start a gunfight at Joker, please, incels, please.
Surely the game cannot be that bad.
Oh, surely. Well, you
Well,
don't
it's-
need
I
to
mean,
own.
Pokemon.
yeah, I have a friend that got it, and he says it's like a
What
real
game? Pokemon.
It's
Yeah.
just the same as every
It's
other
not
Pokemon.
bad. It is the same as every other
God,
Pokemon.
can
Not
you imagine picking Shield?
That's just what Pokemon is.
Dumb.
It's
The
the
problem
same
is it
game,
is
like,
the
yeah.
same. They're expecting all these big massive changes because it's on a actual console for once instead of a fucking piece of shit handheld.
Yeah. And
And
Are you talking
yeah,
shit
and-
about the DS? You better take that.
there's nothing wrong with the DS. It's
I've
just
only
fucking
played
got no
Pokemon
guts.
Emerald.
I played Platinum.
Man, when I was a kid, fucking Silver, bro, fucking
They were expecting that with like from like Game Boy to like DS and shit, and like nothing. It was the same game from Game Boy to DS.
added
DS.
animations on the sprites.
That was
And they
about
added
it.
hella Pokemon as well.
They didn't add animations on the sprites till like really late
well,
in the
well, you know.
DS.
Remember Pokemon Stadium? I remember.
Oh, that was so good. Remember when you'd use that fire spin
Remember
or whatever it
Pokemon
was, and then you got trapped spamming it forever?
You guys remember Pokemon Snap?
Pokemon Snap was the best, bro. Fucking throwing apples at Pokemon to make them fucking do shit. I took the advice from that game to heart, man. I still throw apples at random animals on the street to try and provoke reactions out of them.
And then just take a picture of them.
Guys, should I free these prisoners in
Yes.
Red Dead or should I kill them?
Yes.
Kill them.
Yes. Alright.
Yes. Actually, one thing I did want to like ask everyone was what's like stories of the dumbest shit you've done as a kid? Because I can remember one, but I'm curious what you guys have done. I mean, Detective Cat, you're still a kid, so I mean, I know you know.
There are like
He's done a lot of dumb
three
shit.
other kids who are the same age or younger than me in this chat. What the? Why the fuck did you?
No,
single
I'm
me
I'm
out?
not talking physically. I'm talking mentally.
Ha ha! Very
I
funny.
know.
To know. If I'm a child and you're a fucking prepubescent fetus, you haven't even been born. Fuck you. Okay. Murph,
Some
what was
anger in this chat.
what was the dumbest thing you did?
Uh,
Let's hear it.
uh,
Let's hear your
Oh,
uh,
when I was in fucking year 5, we were doing lino cutting or some shit, and we're using like Stanley knives and like actual lino cutters, and
They still do that.
fucking, I went up to get a new blade because I snapped the blade out of my Stanley knife. And some of the kids in the back of the class who are my friends were like, "Oh, cut yourself." And I was like, "Ha, funny joke." And I pretended to do it, and I missed and actually did accidentally cut myself. So then I had to go see the principal and a counselor about self-harm, even though I didn't intentionally do it.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh dear.
real
It
smooth.
was real sad hours.
What kind of music's everyone been listening to
Fucking
recently?
Florida.
music.
Thank you.
Wide
Jeff, for
Awake is an album by Parquet Courts. And very good.
I've been going back and listening to like old music I used to hear when I was in like year 7.
Yeah, but like what?
I don't fucking know. It's mostly just like,
Just name one of the albums.
MGMT.
yeah, actually, one of them.
Kids or electric.
The
Feel
fuck is it?
what?
MGMT.
Electric Feel and Kids.
That's a
They're,
good
they're,
one,
they're
yeah.
good fucking songs.
Never heard of them.
They still make music.
They do? Jesus.
Who is MGMT? I've heard of them.
You'd know them if you heard one of
Yeah,
their songs.
I've heard. No, I've heard of them. Probably heard something.
You want me to play a song right now, or just
No.
No.
okay?
Are they
Not allowed.
What kind of? Are they just pop?
Mike's
Like
band.
what are they?
Yeah, they did that fucking ooh girl.
You'll-
Electric
yeah,
Eel.
lot of
Have you
that
not
song.
heard
Like,
Electric
Yo, how the fuck have you not heard that song?
I might have. I don't know. Let me look it up.
or kids fucking
Electric-
yeah, it's do 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 do.
Oh, is that the song that's on the Joker vibe check meme?
Oh, that song.
Yes, the
Yeah,
vibe.
Okay, yeah, I've
Wait,
heard
what?
that song tons on the radio and shit, but I never knew what the name.
Who
I was
listens to
actually
radio?
trying to find that
Holy
after
shit.
watching
Cat out in the
Joker
sticks
Oh.
listening to radio.
Cat just fucking knows songs by
In
what
the-
memes have been in.
In the
I do.
car, bro. In the car. You don't listen to radio in the car, bro. Fuck.
No, I put my Spotify on.
Yeah, so do I usually, but
That's the music from that meme where the kid gets launched into space. I know that song.
Like shooting stars.
It's actually
Oh, you got it.
sad.
no, I only knew that because that Joker.
You know the band who fucking does that, G? Have you next level?
It's the Bag Raiders, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Bag
Bag
Raiders.
Raiders. I actually I legitimately enjoyed the song.
Yeah,
It's a good
that's
song.
I like Bag Raiders.
catchy. I've never listened to
Big
it.
fan of Bag Raiders.
Who joined?
It's
Tyler
Joe!
No way,
party
dude.
task.
Christ has
League of Legends
descended.
stream.
Oh, Violent Soho dropped a new song recently. That's pretty good.
Von Soho overrated.
Fuck you.
Trivia.
Violent Soho.
Trivia boomer.
Boober.
Where's the
Violent
line?
Soho.
Imagine playing Aram.
Wearing
Fuck you,
wearing a
Trivia.
Violent Soho hoodie right now. Fuck you, Trivia.
Imagine only liking a band because they're from Australia. Okay.
No, I like them because they make good music. Fucking cretin.
Doubt.
Oh, they
You
did
just
drop
say you
it.
listen to.
Cat, you don't have any tastes. Don't try and lie.
I do. I actually do.
Your tastes
might
involve
not be
the
good.
music from Hotline Miami, and that's it.
Yeah, no one likes the music I listen to.
Since you're a
Oh, I don't.
I
mind.
like the music you listen to, G. What the fuck?
I don't mind the music she listens to. I wouldn't personally listen to it, but if it came on, I'd probably vibe to it.
Anyone vibe to Hans Zimmer?
No, I don't listen.
Just listen to the Dark Knight soundtrack, okay?
fucking- Hey, Dark Knight soundtracks are that. If you ain't
Blade
fucking
Runner
listening to
2049.
Joker theme 24/7, then you ain't doing the right shit.
Is that the one where they like play the violin with a knife?
Yes.
Actually, I had it when I was leaving TAFE the other week. One of my mates
That's
drove
cool
up
stuff.
in his Ute, and he was like, "Come on, hop in. I'll drive you to the station." And he was pumping Rock and Roll Part 2, and
Oh,
we just
no.
I felt like an absolute asshole blaring it out loud, but it was awesome.
Was there a chance that he was a pedophile?
This is a
It might
Gary
be.
Glitter.
Maybe.
I like Parliament.
Little
Anyone else
race
listen to Parliament?
No, I've heard. Actually, I think I've heard of them.
Is that just not how every Bogan story starts? When I was on my way home from TAFE last week, my do-rag got snagged on a fucking chain link fence.
Damn, dog, he snagged my Aussie.
Don't talk shit about the
dog.
do-rag.
Snagged my... he snagged my Aussie flag rag, dog.
Let's have a look at your daily mix 6, though.
Bro, there's red and blue on that do-rag. Which one are you in, bro? Crips or Bloods,
Hero
man?
6.
Oh, I haven't worn that in months now that my hair's nice and long.
Do-rag gang.
Actually, yeah, I'm growing my hair out for next year's Halloween.
Woo.
I'm going as Tommy Wiseau.
Oh.
Tommy Wiseau.
A national hero.
A homo.
I did not hit
How
her.
was your
I
sex
did
life?
not.
What
Hi,
was the
dog.
You're gonna have to
I
work.
The
did
disaster
not.
artist?
You're gonna have to work in your impression.
The Disaster Artist was actually quite good, though.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's a good movie, yeah.
That was a good movie.
Still got the poster for that. It came out around the time I was working at a movie theater.
Nice.
Larry pinned a message to this
Yeah,
chat.
sorry, I was pitting
He was pinning all the photos of Wargol Smurf furries.
Ah,
Hey,
I'm glad those are made it to
I'm
the
gonna be
public.
continuing that.
That,
they
they
just-
belong
yeah.
in a fucking national museum, those photos.
They belong in
They're
a
so
biohazard disposal bag and then incinerated.
Degenerates like you belong on the cross.
I'm gonna be continuing
I
that
just-
It's
next
the
year.
same facial expression. Every photo.
Well, I mean, you know,
Copy paste.
what can you do when you're standing next to a furry? What
Where are
face
they?
do you pull?
Call me brother.
Scroll right down to our pinned messages. Scroll down, Larry.
Avenge me, brother!
Look at the second one.
How many genders are there?
I don't know. 2.
Wow, you're discriminatory, cat.
Shut the fuck up, what?
I don't care.
Don't hate him because he's right.
What?
No, I hate him
Play
because
Fortnite
he's a
3 with me?
millennial.
I'm not. I'm a zoomer. You fucking idiot. You're a
Close
millennial.
enough.
Yeah, you're a millennial.
No,
You're
I'm
the
Gen-
millennial.
I'm Gen Y.
Are you?
Yeah, actual millennial.
Gen Y.
Hey, you guys want to play Fortnite 3 with
I
me?
want to play Raid Shadow Legends.
Shut the fuck up, Smurf.
Guys, does anyone want to play?
I want to play Cuck 2019 video game adaptation.
Anyone want to play Clash
I
Royale? with me?
play that every day, fam.
The
I
fact that
love
there's an esports league for Clash,
For mobile
what's the
gaming.
Clash Royale?
Hey guys, remember to use my my code for Dragon City.
Remember to use the Nord video.
Oh shit, new Age of Empires thing came out.
Yeah, they're
Oi,
re-releasing
fucking-
Age of Empires.
Oi, click my link for fucking Farmville, bro,
Bro,
please.
Farmville? Remember when Farmville?
Farmville.
Click my link in the
Christ.
description to get 10% off G Fuel.
One free bag of
Oh.
Doritos.
Ah. I can't wait to eat lead.
Yeah, there's fucking lead in G Fuel.
It's like
Who
a
would've thought?
non-lethal amount. but
It's not asbestos in my
secret
baby
ingredient.
powder.
It's not the spicy lead from
I
Chernobyl,
want
though.
asbestos in my baby powder.
They used
What
to
do
put
you
mercury
mean?
in bottled water.
They used to put lead in wine.
Hey Joe, is that
Guys,
server out yet?
Have we got room in the podcast for another?
Almost
Oh,
done
it's
stuff.
getting a bit full.
Oh,
Who is
Like a
it?
week
They
and
better be an
February.
important person.
it's Afro man. who
Son
he's
of
very
Afro
No.
man. No.
favorite rapper.
He doesn't
and
even
favorite
interact.
Famous
It does. He
rapper.
says
can-
like poggers occasionally.
No, he can
Thank you
wait
for
until
posting
another
that
time.
hyper again.
My entire like conversations with Afro Man are just him saying boomer.
That is.
Okay, Boomer.
We used to play Border, Joe. Do you remember those?
I do.
Afro man was
Community
the connoisseur of
Worst.
Community of
chambering.
Mordhau is the
Just
worst.
best at chambering.
Every community for every fucking multiplayer game. Is
No, but Mordhau is particularly bad.
Mordhouse just fucking Chivalry 2, bro.
But that's actually coming
Tons
out.
of Nazi larps would play
Chivalry 2 is Chivalry 3, bro.
Chivalry 2 looks really bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Mordhau was like
You guys wanna
chivalry.
play
It was
some
fun. It was
public-
fun for a while, and then people just realized how you could like literally just become invincible.
Fuck is
and it
Steve
got
Jobs.
unfun.
I think you just got bad.
Bro, I spoke to fucking CNN news anchor, and they told me that playing Mordhouse makes you an incel, so that's why I don't play it.
True.
See.
Oh, funny.
But you're already an incel.
Go to Facebook.
You become an
Joe.
incel squared.
Incel 2.
Incel.
No, I'm an incest, not an incel.
Oh no, that's cat. You're getting it mixed up.
Okay,
dude.
there you go.
Ha ha ha
Am I
ha ha
funny?
ha.
Please.
Have
I
I
am
met my
laughing.
Tasmania joke quota?
Guys,
yet?
this is funny.
Not funny.
Tasmania.
Cried.
Imagine your state being on
That's
fire.
a laugh moment.
This is a
Is
Tasmania.
this your only insult?
I don't know what's worse, being in a state where everything's on fire or where everyone's got an extra finger. I don't know.
I'd say extra finger. Actually, you know what? No, that has its uses.
I like how Tasmanians market their state as being clean and beautiful, and then you go to fucking Hobart, and all along the water is just filthy fucking plants and shit just dumping sludge into the water. Easily the filthiest city in the country, but they pretend
What
it's
do
not.
you mean?
Have you ever
Our
been
air-
to Brisbane?
Our air
Brisbane
is,
is
the,
filth.
like literally.
Brisbane
clean
is
air.
disgusting.
Brisbane is disgusting. And it's hot,
Says
which
the
makes it
man
10
from
times
Sydney. Fuck
He's
off.
from Wollongong, actually. I'm pretty
worse.
sure.
Wollongong.
Yeah, I didn't
dickhead.
notice. Brisbane's not that bad. Sydney's fucking.
Brisbane's pretty awful.
Brisbane is far better than Sydney, bro.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
who
no,
doesn't want to get stabbed on a train?
Problem
though?
with Sydney, they do so much fucking work on it. You go there and then you come back a year later and it's a completely different fucking place.
How
Yeah,
about
you
Newcastle?
come
It's
come
alright.
back 5 years later and they're still building the light rail, bro. What a progressive city.
Here's a
Newcastle's
fun
not too
story.
bad.
Kat and I met up
Fucking
in
Newey,
Brisbane.
mate.
It was the
Fucking
first
go
time we've
now,
seen each
Newey.
other for ages. We went to see the new Spider-Man movie, and we got to sit up the front row. We got to see Ned's fat face and Fortnite stretched res. There's an epic story. There you go.
It's an epic moment.
Oh, what a good podcast. I'm glad we invited the
Yeah, is it done yet?
Tasmanian
Jesus
Autism
Christ.
You're like
So when
forbidden
does the real
macaroni.
podcast start?
Real podcast.
There is
When
no
have
real
we ever had a real podcast?
When
What's the moral of this episode?
Moral
I
is.
thought this would be more serious.
Israel is not a legitimate state.
God damn it.
Alright, I like it. That's
We've already had that one.
solid
Oh,
choice.
We've
the
had that
US.
one. We need a new one.
Google the USS.
When does that joke stop being a joke and become anti-Semitic? There's a question.
How? That isn't anti-Semitic at all. You can hate a cunt. That's like saying. hate-
Settle down, cat.
Fuck
I
you,
know
Julie.
I know he touched the nerve, but settle down.
I'll have to get the spray bottle out.
Wow, you criticized our state that shoots children on the daily. Yeah, you must be an anti-Semite. Fuck off.
Good to see cats passionate about things.
Yeah.
The only
that
thing
was-
he's passionate
you make
about is
it too
hating
easy.
it.
I don't care. Fuck you.
He's passionate about hating everything.
No, just Israel.
Just Israel.
So is the podcast over yet?
No.
No.
We
Never
can
over.
continue with what I asked earlier
Goes
about
on
the
for, like,
dumbest things that
6
you've
hours.
done.
Does anyone remember what they were doing before the podcast? I feel like we all died.
Tasmania.
The hell?
Did we talk about like the
I was
dumbest
doing
thing
an
we've ever
assignment.
done?
Oh, you can just do the
Have you
dumbest
not
thing
been
you've ever
working
done
on
to
your
widen the
assignments?
spectrum.
The dumbest
playing
thing I've
Destiny.
ever done is letting Kat become a moderator on Kitchen
Ha
Island.
ha.
Bag.
Hilarious and original.
I laugh. I
Oh,
laugh.
yes.
Okay, let's put hackers on the
I
spot.
don't know
What's the
what
dumbest
you'd
thing
like-
ever done, hackers.
What?
What's the dumbest thing
Why
you've
am
ever
I
done?
being bullied?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Don't pick up.
The dumbest
Oh wow,
thing
you
I've
actually have
ever
to
done?
participate.
Yeah, and if you say join the
I can't
podcast, then I'm
remember.
upset. Oh.
The problem is, like, you asked what the dumbest shit I've done is. It's just like, I really don't care what I've done. I'm not ashamed of it or anything.
Okay, so we got a
That is a
chaotic
lie.
neutral over here.
G has done something
Oh,
unforgivable.
I've done fucking
Jay's
a lot
not
of things,
telling
but
us.
I don't consider them dumb. I just think they're funny.
He's wanted in 3 states for armed robbery.
He has killed several people.
I think one of the dumbest things that I've recently done was we have like a big panel saw at work, and I wanted to see, out of curiosity, what would happen.
Did you kill someone?
No, but I blew up a piece of wood pretty
Boring.
much. I was trying to get a bit of block of wood, some offcut out of there, so I had like this long little stick that I just poked it with, but I was curious to see what had happened if like I poked the still slowly spinning saw with the stick and it just blew up and I got some melamine in my eye. Thankfully it didn't get worse than that.
Good job.
But you're actually stupid.
I know.
You know what a good prank would be to play? On you connect the live side and the earth of a plug, and then connect both ends to each one of your nipples. That's a good prank to play.
Oh.
Dude, that's how I get off. What the fuck?
Toasty nips.
Please don't do that, dude. I'll get in trouble.
Things not to do at home. Ask your parents first, kids.
How to kill yourself.
Don't give them ideas.
Oh, actually, I think the dumbest thing I did was scratch myself on something rusty as after I got my tetanus shot.
Oh, after. I was hoping you'd say before.
But rust,
No, but it
rust
was only
doesn't give you
like no, but it was
tetanus.
only right
Doesn't it?
after I
thought,
got
I
it.
thought it was rusty nails that would give you
No,
tetanus.
it's dirty nails that give you tetanus.
Isn't it nails rusty, chance?
No, rust can be clean. It's like
Can be.
like
But most
like
rusty
cor-
nails are
Pretty
dirty
dirty,
as
though.
fuck.
The-
Most
the
rusty
mis-
nails are fucking
yeah,
nasty.
the misconception it's rust is because like corrugated iron and shit laying out in the yard and you step on it and like the nails are just covered in dirt and shit.
Well, I mean, this one was sitting out in the yard, so
Rip, enjoy your joints slowly locking up and then dying.
no. Like I said, I got it pretty much right after I had my tetanus shot.
If only it was before.
Shut the fuck up. So
Seconds were slowly dying.
It's alright, you can only catch
if I'm going to
you can only catch
sacrifice
tetanus
your
once.
baby when you have one, so...
Home, baby.
Baby Driver.
Me when I'm baby.
Isn't that
Baby
the
Drive was a good
It's
movie.
fucking.
It was.
Driver isn't even
Kinda-
a baby.
Kind of Kevin Spacey.
Hey, it's probably gonna be the last
Still a
movie
good
he'll
movie.
be in. So.
That
The,
is true.
the best
I have a
screenshot ever
question.
came out of that movie.
Does Baby
What was
Driver
it?
involve any babies?
It was during the making of the movie, and Kevin Spacey's like standing behind Ansel Elgort with his hands on his shoulders, and Ansel's caption is like, "Get your hands off me, Kevin Spacey," and it was taken like a month before the fucking
Oh.
the shit came out that he was fucking
That actually got
A very
dropped.
naughty
I
boy.
heard. I heard the case against him got.
yeah,
dropped.
because he technically didn't do anything wrong.
But
He
he's-
just took advantage of his fame to.
So he's, yeah,
have
but he's
sex
still
with
like a
someone.
massive creep. That's
Yeah, he's a massive creep, but he didn't do anything
Yeah.
illegal. That's why they dropped the case. It's just like Harvey Weinstein. That case has been dropped too because he didn't do anything illegal. He just did something immoral. There's a
Yeah.
difference.
I'm pretty sure Baby Yoda's not a spoiler.
What is this Baby
Yes, it
Yoda?
is.
I see it cropping up all over the
There was a Baby Yoda in the Mandalorian, and Larry was so fucking stupid. Actually
It is a
thought it was
spoiler.
gonna be the Yoda as a baby. For real.
Baby Yoda.
I forgot-
Isn't
no, I
Mandalorian
forgot
after?
Yeah, I know.
But he was in the
It's
prequel.
way too deep fried.
I
What?
forgot Yoda was in the prequel.
What's the dumbest shit you've ever heard someone
I
say?
haven't watched him in like 10
Um,
years.
I've heard.
Like
Israel's an illegitimate state.
Literally every second
I said,
sentence.
So
I said, hey,
you don't
dumbass.
the
Go
N-word
on the
during an
Kitchen
assembly.
Island podcast. It'll be fun.
Hey, that
I
hurt.
heard
never
That
said it
hurt.
would be
We
fun.
never said it was going to be fun.
Yeah, no, fair point actually.
I heard someone. I heard someone refer to as hot water as cooked water before, like unironically.
True.
Unironically. Oh. Oh dear.
Teacher asked us to name a luminous object, and someone said microwave.
That's correct, though. They have light bulbs.
No,
They
the light
give off
bulb's
light.
the luminous
No,
object.
no, 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 no. Come on.
Fucking microwave. Different kid also asked who won World War. That was that was amazing. Someone also asked during that unit, was that the Hitler one? Which is pretty fucking special.
What's that? The Hitler one?
I mean, he did fight in it, so technically they were both.
They were both Hitler ones.
I
He nearly died. Didn't he like nearly get bombed?
Yeah.
He got one of his testicles shut off as well.
And then he blamed America, Britain, and France,
And
like
probably the
stripping
Jews.
the company, stripping Germany of all its money on the Jews.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
I
dumbest
had
thing I've heard.
back in high school. We had we were talking about economics and how Australia's like in a bit of a slump and not doing so well. And one girl just pipes up, "Why don't we print more money?"
We live in a
That's
country
pretty
that
It's
prints its
just-
own
Download
money.
some RAM.
Welcome to Venezuela, boys. Where we drop them.
Is the podcast over yet?
If you want to fuck off, I can fuck you
Fuck.
off.
Nah. I'm having a fun time.
Having a good
Bye.
time. Having...
There's a one kid at our school in our grade, like, and he's one of those, like, you know, kids who's just, like, really, really good at, you know, academia. So he always goes up for assembly and shit. And people have just started shouting, like, go Owen at him, and it's beautiful. Cause he
Good
just
job.
hates
You were
attention.
trying to not say his name, and then you said his.
Well, it doesn't matter. There are probably quite a few Owens in, you know, the world.
No.
I really
There's
don't
a
care
one.
what some kid's name
There's
is.
one.
Owen
Nah,
Wilson?
bro,
I'm
you're
pretty
gonna
sure
steal his
that
identity.
there is at least one.
Bruh.
But I mean, I don't know where he lives.
Fuck! See, I told you.
I know roughly where he lives. Like, I
People,
could probably point
people
it out.
getting doxxed.
It happened last time. It's
I
fine.
doxed myself earlier.
That's what
Okay,
you
great.
No, but at least you didn't dox your full name.
Yeah, like
He's probably.
we
He's
can
Kat, I'll
last
do
name.
my address in a second.
I don't actually know your address.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shut up.
I know where
Trivia
to go.
knows
I
my name.
I could go there if I wanted.
Gee, to be honest, you like dox your own name
Cat did that.
pretty well.
I don't care.
I dox.
Yeah,
Bruh.
you know you did.
Bro, shut up. I think. Oh, I can't remember Smurf's name.
No, I don't remember my name most of the time either.
Mm.
No
Imagine
one
me.
knows my name yet.
Jack.
Jackson. I know someone named
Okay,
Jackson.
okay.
Bruh.
Oh no.
Yes, but I knew it. I knew Smurf's name. Was
Quick question: How many
just didn't
people
wanna
here
say it.
actually? How many people here actually know Spoon's name?
Yeah, it's
Jack.
Jesus.
Jack. It's Jack, isn't
No,
it?
it's Jesus.
No,
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not Jack.
no, it's not
Is that
Jack.
So you don't know. So me,
No, I don't
here,
know.
and Wah know it.
Only the
It's
admin
Jesus.
boys.
Wait, surely Joe would. Surely Joe would.
It's definitely. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Here's a pig.
That was
Spoon.
Forbidden
Yeah.
knowledge.
Smurf, name reveal. Name reveal.
Yeah, my name's
His name is Jeff.
He's
Jack.
gonna censor.
Bruh.
Do raghead.
Shut up,
He's gonna
Jackson.
censor it in post. Because he's
Yuri.
a bitch.
I'm not a bitch. Don't call me that.
I'm sorry.
Hurts
His
my
name is
feelings.
Yuri.
Smurf, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. I don't hear it in your voice.
I just realized what is the name of the new generation?
Zoomers.
I think it's still
Oh, it's
Zoomers.
still Zoomers.
I think he means like new generation, like 2019 generation.
Star Trek: The New
Because
Generation.
what is it? No, what is Gen Z?
It's A. It's A.
Gen Z is from like 95 to now, I think.
No, Gen Z's
19.
over.
Gen Z's way over.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah, Gen Z is mid to late 90s, and I think the end date is like just after 2004. Because I'm pretty sure I was just a Zoom.
But if it's Gen...
Yeah, it's still Gen Z currently. Gen
Yeah,
Z's still
That's gonna
ongoing.
be past
Is
Z,
it? Oh,
though.
okay.
Okay, generations are like 10, 15.
You're gonna have to go to
Generation
the,
Z, also known as Gen Z or colloquially Zoomers, is a cohort of people born after the millennials.
Fuck
What
ball.
is it?
Dem-
1995.
Demographers and researchers
like
typically use mid to
95.
late 1990s.
Yeah, 1995.
Does that mean
2010.
trivia? Is trivia Zoomer?
No,
bro?
he's a boomer.
I'm a trivia.
No, I'm a millennial.
But what are we gonna do after Z? Like, we're gonna go to the Latin alphabet?
They'll
Oh, what
fucking
is
invent
it?
it when the time's ripe, won't they?
A new
Gamma.
letter? Oh boy.
It's already 9
Alpha.
years after Gen Z, so what the fuck?
Generations don't have like a specific set amount of time to be a generation. It's
It's
just
more
like
a cultural thing.
it's
Uh,
no, it's
Like
like
boomers.
breeding cycles.
Yeah,
Like
boomers.
look at the look at the
That doesn't matter,
boomers.
set
Like
amount
there's
of
so
time.
fucking many boomers because of how fucking good the times were. That's why they're a generation.
And post-war.
That's why they're called the boomers.
And then X is a generation because they're all the boomers kids, and that's how it goes down. So once there's a lull in the number of children being born, that's where they end the generation. So technically, if like there's no up and down in generations, it'll always be the same.
Children of men time.
Children of men.
Children born in the vat generation. Imagine when
Female
test tube
born
babies end up
figure.
becoming a thing, and you can genuinely insult someone for being a test tube
They are a
baby.
thing.
You can get artificially impregnated, but you can't like grow a baby and test
Hey,
tubes.
the
close
future is now, Cat.
Just get a fucking robot stork to just fly it around, or
I know you can do lots of cool shit in China, man.
like join the Hong Kong riot. Please.
Guys,
Apparently
you
those
guys heard of
shooting-
Hong Kong?
Flaming arrows the other day.
Really?
Yeah, and
Well, Hong Kong.
blast
or China?
Search in Hong
blind
Kong,
them all with
yeah, Ecuador.
lasers.
No, the lasers was chilly. The lasers was chilly. So they can't
Advanced
see.
It's
warfare.
just like people who live in Western Sydney.
In I think it was Iraq, like the riot police brought out dogs and they just started using like fucking lions.
That's in fucking
It's one of
Syria
them-
or some shit. Yeah.
No, it's one of the
Middle
Middle
East.
Eastern countries starting with I. It was either
Israel?
Iran or Iraq. I can't remember which. No, not Israel. I said one of the Middle Eastern countries,
It's
not one of the
in
Middle
the
Eastern
middle
illegitimate
east
states.
of Europe.
But it isn't a country. It's an illegitimate state. Call
Did
it
you guys know that Greece
If they're
is a
illegitimate,
state
why
of
did they
development?
exist?
because they stole shit.
Trivia and WoW. When are we playing Civ again?
That's a good
Uh,
question.
Tammy's been trying to get a stuff and a civ.
Well,
Hey, we can gang up on Temmie.
Idiots.
Nuke Temmie.
Speaking of which, why the fuck did we not let Timmy play with us because he didn't have the DLC, and then we let fucking Joe play who didn't have the DLC as well.
I asked, and everyone said that they had the DLC.
Joe
and we
is
didn't
a
realize.
Joe is a
until we
very
got
high
into the
functioning
game.
autist, man.
At least I think Tammy got the deal.
Tammy does have the DLC.
Joe's extremely autistic. He just knows how to function his way around it somehow, and I don't know how.
Thankfully he's deaf, so he can't hear us shit talking him. So,
Fucking idiot.
I'll tell it to his face too.
but yeah,
What was that, Larry?
Did you see what I did in that Civ game where Joe was
No.
like right underneath me trivia? I just cut off
cut him off.
anywhere. Yeah, I cut him off completely. He couldn't expand anywhere. And then when he asked for open borders, I made him pay me gold to go through.
You kept on his open
gotta get
borders.
them shekels. I wouldn't mind another Civ 5 game. Yeah.
I am the money fiend when it comes to Civ.
No, that's trivia.
No, I always have a fucking good income.
it's
on that game.
trivia.
I'm the science boy.
I'm the culture boy.
I was
Oh,
doing
no, that's
really
Stellaris.
badly.
Well, I mean,
I feel like
Doesn't matter, because like if I have money, I'll just buy your science projects.
If I have money, I'll just buy science.
Still pissed that I haven't been able to experience an endgame crisis in Stellaris yet.
well, you know, me and Trivia are playing with Rock Boys
It's not-
now.
It's not our fault the fucking game's broken, and when you get like late game, it crashes all the time, so you have to restart the fucking game every like 20 minutes. I hate it so much.
Like that time that an
Larry,
endgame
playing
fleet
Destiny 2.
zapped their way into your systems and you couldn't even fucking fight them.
Yeah, I couldn't move my fucking ships.
There's a
No,
kid
they-
in my class that eats ants.
Gross.
Ad's not even big
munted.
enough. Ad's not even big enough to taste.
Well, if you have enough of them, like,
If you have a tongue.
they'd be crunchy.
Yeah, he's an odd one.
Imagine spit roasting an ant, you just get like a paper clip.
But he plays SCP Secret Lab.
Who would play
Oh,
that trash heap of a
Funnily
These
game?
enough,
things
so
are-
he's right at home.
Does he play Kitchen Island?
I have no idea. I haven't asked him.
you should
I'd rather
advertise.
not interact with him.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you gotta advertise.
Gotta
Yeah, you
advertise.
gotta get the server name out there.
Is Kitchen Island like even populated? Do
Yeah.
people
You
actually
can't say
play?
that in a kitchen island.
Gets like
podcast,
20
you
20
fool.
players per.
No, like actual question. I haven't played SCP in a while.
It gets at least 20. It definitely it hits 20 every day. Peak can range from like it was 36 a few days
Yeah,
ago.
it can. It's never hit 40, but it's rarely below
Yeah,
20.
it's hit 40. I swear.
Oh
hit
no,
40.
it's usually below 20, but the peak, the daily
Yeah,
peak is
I'd agree
usually
with that. Yeah.
There is ant flavored.
during like actual playing hours. Usually it's about 17 to 18 is the average.
And you would know because you never deal with anyone in the game and you just play it.
No, I play it for like an hour and then
Yeah, an hour's my limit right now.
still more active than Joe. So.
No. Yeah, absolutely.
Besides, we have
I'm very inactive at the
What's the
moment.
point of?
Too many games came out, and the games were getting updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah,
updated now.
games are coming out that get updated, and I have more
Games
fun
are
playing.
coming
them.
out
It's
that are
like,
slightly slightly below average, which is still better than.
Yeah.
But Mega Patch 2 though, it'll
which
be a
sucks
game
because like
changer.
the Secret Lab was a cool game. For
Actually
a
got
long time.
potential,
It-
bro, but they
Yeah,
fucked
the
it.
core is good. It's just there's so much broken
They
bullshit.
fucked it in the ass.
Surface is the worst part, honestly.
Well,
The
just
fact that
the-
you can just fucking camp there is so
especially on an RP server.
Not even the worst part.
It's the worst part for me.
I just like that they still have T-posing bullshit after like a year and a half.
I like how the graphics are somehow the equivalent of
Like
Half-Life.
Half-Life 1, yeah.
Unreal
Half-Life.
Engine 6 literally looks worse than Half-Life 1 graphics. It's like...
Oh, it's not worse.
It's the equivalent.
Yeah.
It's very,
about-
very close.
It's good to know that they've got their priorities straight. They're adding new SCPs, but not fixing the broken shit.
Pog, they're adding balls.
I
I
love
love
the bouncy ball.
Yeah.
They're adding a bouncy ball. Are you
What
excited?
amazing use this SCP.
It's so great.
None.
And I'm so
can
glad that
open
they're not
door.
changing like any of the broken fucking bullshit animations, but they're adding a bouncy ball.
No, that's Mega Patch 3, which will be another year.
Yeah, well, 1 year is, probably undercutting it, but
I mean, if it took a year to add a bouncy ball and a hat, oh, also a cola,
yeah.
non-brand cola beverage, then it will probably take another 6 years to make a patch through.
They're at least bouncing back with the Patreon money, so I've seen. So that's something. Maybe they
Wait,
can
they're
actually
getting
put that
Patreon
money
money?
to good use and not just spend it on hookers.
At the moment, they don't deserve anything from Patreon.
Yeah.
The work ethic is trash.
Yeah. Slap everything in one massive update instead of small incremental updates. What a great idea. It's done
Allowing
such
bugs to
wonders,
stay in the game for years.
wonders for the player base.
They could have at least added bug fix updates.
Jesus.
Or like minor tweaks.
They could have added bullet
That's a lot of
holes.
They
things.
didn't have to be in like the full game. They could have added like the lockers and shit. There was no need for that to be in Mega Pack.
They don't need to reskin anything either, like how they redid Heavy and Light. It's like, you don't need that. Just fucking...
Oh,
Just
Light
fix it.
kinda did. Light was
Bring-
so...
Bring back laser
I
guns.
liked the old Light containment.
Fix the light.
I did like it, but it was really impractical. Like, you couldn't... All the hallways looked the same.
Well, I do get that. But at the same time, I preferred that very simplistic, brutalist art style.
I
It
preferred
feels-
it... preferred it aesthetically, yeah, but I think, I really think the new design was needed.
Yeah.
I was
Bring
one
back,
of them.
bring
I
back
was-
laser guns.
I agree. But the problem is, the game was
grenades.
better when it came... The game was genuinely better when it came out.
Well, that's because, like, expectations were lower. I mean, now they're getting tons of money. Now they're getting, like, they're boasting about stuff.
But, like, they fucked up the lighting and everything, and just...
Yeah.
The lighting makes me not want to play the game.
Yeah, it's
If
like...
they expanded the, like, voice recognition so you could hear people, like, actually hear people more than 2 feet away, that'd be nice. Because, Jesus Christ, it's like you can talk and no one will
They
be
just
here
need to make
hear you.
SCPs better. Like, SCPs are a joke.
They need to make
You can
everything
easily
better.
get
They
away
need
from them.
balancing.
SCPs need to be way more
They
buffed.
need balancing. That's why everyone camps on surface, because they're all close range SCPs and everyone else has got guns. Like, you need some kind of ranged SCP.
I think that's kind of the point. Though. That's like a balancing thing. Because if there was if an SCP was ranged, then you would be fucked. There would be no killing that.
Well, no. Then it incentivizes kill the ranged one first and then pick the rest off.
That's true.
It's like, that's why everyone fucking... the game grinds to a halt and everyone camps on surface, because that's where guns dominate.
You get to surface way too quickly. The surface is supposed to be like the end game thing, and you get there within like 2 minutes.
It depends. It's a luck thing.
You can get there
You
quickly.
can get there very
If the
fast.
SCPs are doing their jobs, though, then usually you'll have trouble doing it. If everyone plays their role, usually it'll be pretty hard. to get
Yeah,
there.
I've had games where everyone just gets dominated by the SCPs.
Yeah, those are always the funnest games as
Yeah.
well, because there's actually a tangible feeling of tension.
Fear.
There's no tension when you see 049 and you can just run away because he's slower than you are. There's no tension there. SCPs need to be...
Or you see
slightly faster.
096 and you can just walk away.
Yeah.
Just not look at it.
SCPs need to just
173
really
would be the
powerful.
only one that would actually be decent because you have to look at him, which gives you a
like
disadvantage. Every other SCP is just fucking bad.
Oh, 096 is pretty good. People still trigger him. It is quite hard with a group of people to avoid triggering him.
If you're experienced enough though, you can literally just like turn around
Yeah, but then he can
You can
just...
because it takes like a couple.
There's always the chance he'll just go around a corner and kabam, you're dead.
You can literally just look at the roof the whole time, and if you've played
That-
the game enough,
yeah.
you always know where you're
Yeah.
going. So it's
But
just
then
like-
he can just glitch inside of you and it sets him off anyway because game bronk.
Yeah, 096 I don't mind. I actually find 096 can actually be a menace in certain situations. And I feel like 096, 173 pretty balanced. They could probably do with a bit of a health boost.
I think 939 is.
But the other SCPs are just trash and they need to be better.
939's
Yeah,
alright.
39's okay.
Yeah, I think it should be a bit faster though, to be honest. 'Cause
I feel
again,
like
it's
the
just
problem
not
with
scary.
939 is the fact that you can't. Literally, all you have to do is just stand, and you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also don't understand why they don't want to make a separate 939 voice chat so it
Yeah,
doesn't
that
annoy
is
the
so
shit out of every other
annoying.
SCP.
It's so annoying, like not being able to play music and stuff because you don't want to piss off everyone
Yeah, or
else.
when like...
And when you're
Yeah.
another SCP, all you can hear is like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Then they
939
not exactly
talking.
focusing on playing music though when they're developing the game.
oh yeah, I know, but still, it would be
Yeah,
nice.
like communication.
Like,
It's
939
something.
It's
chaotic.
it's just really annoying. and
It's
it would take
something that's
literally
not
5
very
seconds.
hard to do, and they just
Yeah.
I don't know why they
Yeah,
don't
it's
do it.
like when you want to communicate with your teammates and then you've just got a 939 barking and asking for Scooby snacks from D class. It's fucking annoying.
Exactly, because here's the thing: you don't take that away from the 939 because it's fun when you do that as 939, but like
It's
you also
939's own thing.
it's also fucking annoying. So like,
Just make it so
just give
that
them their
there's-
own voice chat for
Yeah.
like their inside
it's
cookie.
so obvious.
Literally just count it as
As
normal
normal
voice chat,
voice chat
instead
yeah.
of as a separate thing that's both.
But guys, bouncy balls. Bouncy balls are important.
Bouncy ball, there's
Invisible
only
cap.
one and it's
No,
one
you can,
use.
you can
So once
probably
it's
spawn
gone,
in-
it's gone.
Probably spawn in more. With
That's epic,
superpowers.
You can spawn in more,
No,
but
only Spoon can.
you better spawn in. When the update comes out, you better have like 6 trillion bouncy balls.
Yeah.
We're
That's
gonna
what
crash the server with bouncy
Yeah.
balls. Knowing SCP, it'll probably only take 2.
Now, Spoon, we'll just ask Spoon to all have a bouncy ball each, and we'll just throw them in one room and see what happens.
See what happens.
It'd be hilarious.
Nothing. Wait, can they kill you?
Yeah, they can slam into
Right,
you.
yeah.
And just, I believe so. I mean, they can probably break down doors. So I'm.
Lock someone in a room with like 100 bouncy balls.
If you don't throw it on an angle, wouldn't it just bounce back
Bring
and
back
forth in the same
bring back
direction?
electricity grenades.
Yeah, those little cubes.
There was electricity.
Do you remember
What the fuck
those?
did they
The
do?
damage
No.
distribution. No one it was a mystery.
Yeah.
You'd stand right near it, wouldn't die. Standing 100 meters away, dead.
Stand on the
Like, it
opposite
was-
side of a door.
I genuinely liked them. It was such a it was so tense because you didn't know what was going to happen. You
Yeah.
know,
It was such a weird mechanic.
it was like Russian roulette. You just never
Yeah,
knew.
and you could kill people inside the surface nuke room because they'd go through doors.
Yeah.
Like that's great.
Whereas the damage distribution on grenades is still retarded, but like before it was a fucking wild
Yeah.
game. You know, you just never knew what was going to
Well,
happen.
you can stand right on top of one and not die, and stand like 3 meters
What,
away.
the
and just
meta
get
the meta for elevator nades is if someone jumps on it, they can stop everyone else from dying.
Great,
I've
can you?
seen it happen and I've done it before. It's sketchy, but it can work. If the grenade is directly in the center, like say your prayers. But
Yeah.
So like if
I've,
it's in a corner,
I've
you
seen,
stand in front of that corner and you.
but if it's in a corner and someone stands on it, no one else will die usually. Or not one person might, but you can have survivors.
What
that
about
way.
the?
If you fuck up an elevator nade, it's bad. Like it's so easy to kill like 20 people with them. And if you can
Well,
fuck that up,
We don't encourage elevator nading.
Yeah.
you don't. You guys don't encourage it.
I encourage
on
elevator.
Don't ban
After
me.
KOS is gone.
Don't ban me
on your
again.
friendlies. It's really satisfying to nade.
Man, can we get a
Not
Larry
teammates, not
Sniper
teammates.
Elite 4 moment?
It's really satisfying.
That was
to throw
funny,
a
alright. That was
grenade.
funny for me.
I still remember when you
I
did
don't
that, Jay,
regret
you were
that
just
at
chilling
all.
as an MTF and then all the chaos came and you chucked a nade in.
Oh yeah.
You got like 10 kills, it's amazing. The grenade
I
like
still
bright.
remember that. It probably still keeps you up at night too, because you're one of the chaos, weren't you?
I was. Oh fuck.
I don't regret.
I was
that,
just in
really.
the elevator when chaos spawned. They ran to the elevator, all piled in. I closed.
Yeah, and
the
I was just like, oh hey
drop
Jim,
a
what's
nade.
up? And then he throws a nade in, and I'm like, fuck.
I think it'd be good if like the nade had an actual like arc that you could see roughly where it would land, because like so many times you throw it and it's just
It is really comedic though, seeing like someone just run into somewhere and just the bright flash and they just die.
the
That is
body
quite
just
funny.
tumbles.
So it is
As well
so
as well
when
when
you're
someone
in an elevator with an SCP and you just drop a nade.
It's
Especially Larry, because if he doesn't portal away
Yeah.
until
Oh, I
the
thought you were
second
being
it
mean to me.
leaves your hand, he's dead.
yeah.
I swear 106 can survive grenades some. Like
It depends. Again,
if
grenade
you are a
damage
meter away, you survive.
Grenade damage distribution is very weird. Like
Yeah, like you can
it used
you
to
can
be
be
worse,
on
but
top
it's-
of it
it's still
and
pretty bad.
survive, but you can be like 10 years away from it and you can die.
Yeah, exactly.
so
It's kind of a no man's. Depends. The best part is the best thing is when you're an SCP and you get naded, and then it does that shit where it pulls you into like the purgatory in the elevator. Has it ever happened to you guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have to see it.
Very satisfying though when there's a nade, because the nade will keep going
Yeah,
up.
and you're just fine.
And you're just like, stop homies, and then you just wait there until they get in, and then you'll just appear there, and they'll be fucking terrified.
Because game is fucked.
No, that's just an SCP, dude.
I don't think the update's gonna fix it, honestly. It's probably gonna make it worse.
No,
It's
that's
just
been
gonna
around
add-
forever. That's one of the OG glitches.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
That's
around the
it.
game in general.
Dead
They,
set.
they won't have fixed that though. That's
Dead
probably
set,
still.
dead set when it comes
Do you
out.
remember when everyone used to just
It'll
turn
just
into
be
zombie
more
when they
bugged.
died?
Dead set when it comes out. I'm expecting a day one absolute breaking of
Oh,
the
yeah.
game.
That
I'm
That's what I
expecting
always
the
have.
game to be broken for
everyone
about a year
flocks
after,
to it, and the
right?
servers just can't handle it.
No, just the game is just the code is buggy in general and it just breaks. I mean, remember fucking server 4? Because server 2 was
Server
broken
one.
so bad.
Server 1 was epic.
I love Server 4.
Is
Server
that
4
gonna
was
happen?
epic.
I wanted to happen.
Is it gonna be like full fucking chaos?
Server 4 was so fun. It was just non-stop.
It's
purgatory.
hard.
Like you'd hear the spot, everyone would just run in, and then the people who hadn't read the rules, and you just lob a nade and hear them all start screeching.
Is it basically just the purge when the new update comes out? It's just all rules are just gone.
When
Just
server
about.
4, if server 4, but
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah,
so
with
funny.
server 4.
You'd come across a group of NTF and you'd be like, "Hi," and then like 3 seconds later, you'd all be shooting at each other. It was beautiful.
I mean, it's not exactly fair to be banning the people who are new to the game and new to the update for breaking the rules.
yes, it is.
Yes,
should've
You,
read the
you gotta
rules.
give them
We
at
don't
least a
ban them,
fair
though.
treatment.
We warn them
You don't-
first.
You gotta give them that warning. If they
There's
do it
no-
once more,
no, nothing's an insta
Yeah.
ban.
it should be like a 2-chance thing when the updates come out.
You
The
get
only-
warned. You
No,
get
if you
warned.
get
then you
warned,
banned.
Yeah, like
The only reason I
that's a
ever give a
2-chance.
ban straight away is if they're an absolute knob.
exactly.
Yeah, if they're a prick in the admin, instead of giving them a ban.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like if so, like
if homie's chill.
I had a thing where like one guy was clearly new and I was just gonna go in to warn him and I told him the rules and he just like completely ignores me and he
then
just
you go
doesn't give a
again,
shit
you're like-
and I'm like, okay, you can just sit out for half an hour if you're gonna be
just get that.
I think last time I was in an admin set, I was fishing.
Oh yeah.
So
Fishing.
No, and then you sniper elite 4. You
That was
killed
way
what was
before
his
that.
name? Trey.
Oh, that brings back
Oh.
memories.
He was a prick.
yeah.
He was an unironic Nazi as well.
Yep.
who did I
Do you
kill?
remember?
How can we not?
Trey, that mod.
Oh, him!
Probably not the
He was
best
such-
thing
he
to
was
talk
such-
about previous mods, just saying.
Such a prick. Why not?
What do you
Because
mean?
you'll
Everyone
be one
knows
of them
he was
one
an
day,
arsehole.
Cat.
I don't care.
They should make it so radios pick up like all noise around you, not just your.
That would be cool. It would be
Same thing
so
with
much more terrifying if someone was like,
Like, you're
no,
like,
on the
someone's
intercom
going, "Oh,
saying
no,
like,
I'm
no 173,
Kick
no,
door.
and then you hear the snap through the intercom. That would be terrifying.
Or like you're like on the radio and you can just hear the gunshots and like other people just.
And like when
That'd
the
be-
radio cuts out, like it'd be like in Half-Life 2, where like you hear that,
Yeah, I'd like.
yeah, like the
sound as
static
well.
at the end.
You gotta give them like the static for every time a radio cuts out. I reckon that'd add a
That'd be pretty good.
like that'd add a fair
People
amount of
should use
emotion.
their radios more than they do. Radios are actually.
I've gotten into that. It's literally muscle memory for me now to just get rid of my radio.
Yeah.
But the reason people don't use their radios is because people forget to fucking turn them
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
So like you just hear people having conversations through their radio. And you're like,
that is
"Shut up."
annoying. But
It also takes up a slot that could be held by a medkit.
So much shit needs little additions, little touch-ups, like bullet holes in walls, blood splatters, like,
they're adding blood spatters back. To be fair.
There are bullet holes in walls, aren't there?
like
there are.
imagine
They
if
just-
like bullets had actual, like you could see them. It wasn't just person firing and at the other end there's a puff of smoke. Like you could
And
actually,
traces.
you could actually see
Yeah.
the bullet go. That'd help so fucking much when there's like a big firefight.
I'd travel time.
Travel time. That's an idea.
I'd drop off.
That would be really cool, especially like with chaos Logister fights, and the hallway would just be filled with like
Yeah,
That'd
there wouldn't be
really
much.
cool.
yellow tracer
There wouldn't be
bullets.
much, but it'd be even something.
You know that scene in like the prequels? I think it's the Order 66 scene where the like this fucking clone troopers or whatever are all like shooting through the smoke and all you can just see is the traces of the like.
Yeah,
Be like that.
that's pretty cool. The worst is when you're having a firefight with someone you can't even see, and it turns out to be your
Oh
own team.
yeah, MTF and chaos.
That's another big thing. You can't if you're a decent amount away, you can't tell the difference between a teammate and an enemy.
Yeah, and
Because
if they're shooting,
literally
what
the
the fuck
same
are you
model,
gonna
they're
do?
just-
You're gonna shoot. You know, you're gonna shoot back.
There's one difference between Chaos
It's the
and
gas mask.
NTF, like model-wise, and it's the mask. That,
And the color. They have
If
different
the-
colors.
no, but if they're far away, you can't see the color.
To be fair, the steps, the sound is always the first
Yeah,
way you
but
usually identify
We're talking
them,
about
so it's
distance
not
here.
that-
Like if the MTF looked
We're
like
talking about
how
distance,
they
yeah.
did actually in Containment Breach, where they looked like they had fucking power armor on, that'd be a big
Yeah,
difference.
that was-
I don't think power armor's stupid though.
Yeah, I don't like the
I
containment
like.
breach.
I'm fine with like the generic like military.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like.
Yeah,
It's just it's really shit. It's literally made in Adobe Fuse.
Yeah, but they need like.
And I did a better job when I was fucking around with it for like 10 minutes and made like an updated version of NTF that didn't look identical. It's that easy for fix if they just want to fucking keep on using shitty programs. Or if they just want to steal some more assets from
Hey,
Unity.
but purchase purchase. We're not. This isn't Hunt Down the Freeman here, man.
At least Hunt Down the Freeman had fucking better models.
You couldn't even beat the game though.
You couldn't.
At least you could beat
At least
SCP.
it looked better.
At least you could.
At least they had voice acting.
At least they had voice acting. It was shit voice acting, but at least they had.
Who doesn't love hearing Pyrocynical 100 times?
Oh, Commander,
Commander.
we are fucked.
We are fucked.
I liked Keemstar as the president. My fellow.
I did like Keemstar did a
People
good job
like
as the president.
Keemstar. Hello.
As the president in Hunt Down the Freeman.
Shut up, boomer.
Boomer.
Old head.
You guys see the Solo movie?
No.
No.
No, that's the only one I have.
It wasn't that
I
bad.
liked it.
I liked it.
I didn't mind it.
Kinda.
People are just
you know.
people just love to circle joke about how bad the new Star Wars movies are, and they're not even that bad.
Standalone one.
Yeah,
Like
not
they're
wrong.
just most of them are just average. Like even the new trilogy, it's just average. It's not really bad. It's like a 5 or a 6. You know, you watch it, instantly forget about it, but it's not really.
You gotta
that bad.
admit,
Yeah, but
the
I'm an
new
incel,
trilogy
so I
has
hate
some
Thor.
really good.
It has
Yeah,
some cool.
the
ass
visuals are fucking awesome, and
Yeah.
like let's be fair, no one really likes Star Wars for the writing.
Well, it's got its moments.
They like it because it's cool man in space.
Yeah,
I
that is
troll.
The Star Wars is mainly like now because of nostalgia.
like people.
I'm not
actually
sure
are
it is.
really
Most
overreacting
people
about how bad
still
they
like
are.
Star Wars because it's nostalgic and it's like part of their childhood.
I would agree with that. To an
But
extent.
all the like the people like Mauler
It's
who made
literally
like
just saying extra.
5-hour videos on saying like The Last Jedi is the worst movie ever created by man. Like it's not that bad.
Because it was an SJW cringe.
Actually, like yeah, Rose was bad, but like
It
wasn't
had a
that
woman with purple hair. She was an SJW.
bad.
She was an
Actually.
SJW.
Who was the purple hair
Oh,
lady?
Rogue One,
like that woman that kamikaze.
episode 8,
Oh, the one that like yeeted through the other ships.
episode
That was pretty cool. That
episode
was,
8
was
was cool
actually
because of the light speed kamikaze thing
Ta-da.
and the duel
That
in
was really
Snoke's
cool.
throne room with the guy.
That was.
Actually,
Remember
very
Leia
cool.
Superman? I remember.
If
Yeah,
you,
that
if you
was
watch
tough.
that fight in slow
Oh
motion,
my god.
It was
Yeah,
so bad.
I can't watch the fight. Like
Yeah, but I didn't
I
watch that
watched it
fight in
before.
slow motion. I watched it in regular
the
motion.
guards
The
just
guards
stand
stay
around
still.
and wait.
Yeah, that's literally
So
like
bad.
every other.
You don't
every
notice it when
movie
you're
in
watching
And,
the film.
and one of the guards falls over after suffering no attack.
Yeah,
He just falls over.
that happens.
You don't really
literally
notice that
every,
when
if
you're
you look at
focusing on
literally every major movie, like look at Marvel movies. Marvel movies are the same shit, but you don't notice it if you don't look for
Because
it.
they cover it up with
If
like.
you just watch the movie, it's fine.
I was looking for problems in that film.
True.
Yeah,
like,
because you
I found them.
wanted to hate it.
Like,
I
if,
found
if
the
you
problem.
weren't
I think all
looking-
Marvel
It could have
movies
been
should be-
If you weren't
Citizen-
looking-
It could have been
for
Citizen
problems.
Kane, and you would have hated it. Just
Citizen Kane's a shit movie.
because- Fuck you.
I don't know,
Okay,
I don't
gamer.
get what the big
Okay,
shit about
gamer.
Citizen
Okay.
Kane is. Is it like the fucking?
Have you
second
even watched
movie?
Citizen Kane?
Sadly.
No,
No,
Kevin, you're
you
not an
haven't.
intellectual.
No, I
Do,
have.
do you understand the significance of Citizen?
I don't.
Yeah. Like
Just
you
because
could-
it's significant doesn't mean it's a good movie.
it
I mean-
does, though.
I can agree
That's
with that.
that's kind of what it does.
That's-
Yeah, I
that's-
mean,
You probably
It can
hate
be-
you probably hate the Godfather trivia. Shut up.
Which one?
The first one and the second one. The third
The
one.
first
you-
one was good.
The second one was good. As
Cat,
well.
shut up. You haven't even seen Casablanca.
I have seen.
That's a
Casablanca.
lie. You're not.
The only
Big
shit he
brain.
knows is movies, so he probably has seen.
Isn't that the? Is that the? It's the silent film, and it's got
Shrek
the guy.
2 was good.
It's got the guy who played
got the
the
guy.
man who laughed in the one
Silent
who inspired the
film. I think you're
Can we
thinking.
point out
Casablanca's-
Shrek 2 was really good.
Casablanca's not a
No,
silent
it's,
film.
it's
It is
not.
black
You're
and white,
thinking
though.
Charlie.
No, I'm not. No, I'm.
Casablanca's the movie with the first swear word in it.
Dude,
Really?
you can't say the F word.
Is that the one where he
It's got-
says, "I don't
He's
know"?
on
give
the
a
damn. I don't
Yeah,
give a
and then
damn.
he walks away at the end. Is that it? That's
Yes.
Yes.
90% sure.
Frankly, my dear.
Definitely
It's
seen
got
I
the
don't
frick
give a
word.
damn.
I've definitely seen the second half. Yeah, and then he walks into the mist, and it's like, wow. He was like the anti.
A real significant movie for our generation is Cuck 2019, let's be
Shut up.
real.
My God.
Celebrating the diversity
Fuck off, Drew.
of sharing your wife.
My
Oh,
wife's son. My
Is
wife's
that actually a movie coming out?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
My
pretty-
wife.
it's
Father,
just about.
I
it's
cannot
about-
click
I'm pretty
the
sure
book.
it's track. I'm pretty sure it's just Taxi Driver, but in 20.
Fuck my wife. Fuck my
Don't
wife.
Very cool.
Father, I
Dr.
cannot click
Disrespect,
the
thank you
book.
very much.
Fucking hilarious.
Is this even like still part of the podcast?
Dude,
I don't
this
know.
It shouldn't be.
will.
Have fun fucking editing this autism fest. into something somewhat.
It can't be
Really
worse than
going.
episode 3.
Just when trivia talks. edit
Yeah.
out and then just-
What do you mean, dude? Episode 3 was a straight banger.
Fucking.
Episode
It
3
was-
was not good. It was.
Cat said my full
There
name like
goes Cat.
17 times.
Wasn't episode 3
Cat's
literally
done.
just... It was like
It was
me,
Israel.
Cat, it was me, Cat, and Larry versus Smurf on Israel.
And on how Smurf
Oh,
looks
episode
like
3 of the
podcast.
podcast. But you meant
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Fucking
No.
cat.
Episode.
3 of
was
Star Wars was the best Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
I would
okay,
say that
boomer.
it was
I
better
liked
than people
episode
give
3.
it credit for.
Episode 2 is better than episode 3. You can't change my mind.
Oh, Joe,
I
you're
haven't watched
pushing
it in
it.
a long
I mean,
time.
Episode 2 is a genuinely bad movie. Episode
But it's
2
got
is
Oh,
Space
it's
Jesus.
not good.
It's
Space-
Obi-Wan.
that
He
Obi-Wan
looks like Space Jesus.
Just watch Train Spotting and then he's a heroin junkie
Okay.
instead.
Let's all
Train Spotting is a good movie. Fuck.
let's all go watch 28 Days Later then as well.
It is.
Train
It is
Spotting's
better.
culturally significant.
You're
'Cause they do lots
speaking
of
of
drugs.
Obi-Wan.
It also has Lost for Life
Obi-Wan
and Banging
Obi-Wan
Sound.
TV show, yes please.
Obi-Wan
It's gonna be
TV
bad.
show with Ewan
Ewan
McGregor.
McGregor.
It will. Yeah, it'll probably suck.
It's gonna be
I
bad.
don't know.
Hey, it'll
I-
have Ewan McGregor.
They should make a
in it.
Train
I have
Spotting
low
TV.
expectations, but I
Make
do.
a Train Spotting TV show with Ewan McGregor. That'd be way better.
I mean, it is Disney. They can pull it. They can probably pull it off. It'll be me.
Yeah, it
They
is
can pull it
Disney,
off.
so it'll be a mediocre movie. That's like
It'll
a
be.
6 out
It's
of
not
10
a
at
movie
best.
though. It's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
So it'll probably still be
If
mediocre.
The Mandalorian's good, it'll be good. If The Mandalorian's bad, it'll be bad. That's my
Good.
I hope it's
Well,
really
apparently
good.
so far, The Mandalorian's like fantastic.
But to be fair, after people, I don't know. I feel like they're just saying that because it's like cool.
It's
Yeah,
you
'cause
know,
it's Star
Disney
Wars.
trends of bad movies.
I do
It's
love
in
how
that.
the mouse owns literally everything. Though. That's great.
Well,
I can't wait for them to make a live action Ratatouille.
Oh,
Oh my god!
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I did do that.
Why would you even?
and then in
say
like the
that?
next 20 years, they're gonna reanimate them, and then they're gonna
It
live
is-
action them again.
it
Live
is
action,
genuinely
except it's
worrying though,
entirely
how much
animated.
shit Disney has access to.
But hey,
Because all their movies are the same, and they just
Disney's an evil corporation,
Yeah.
bro.
every major corporation is evil. Okay.
Disney are. pretty
Nah, bro.
bad.
If you heard of Elon Musk,
But
bro,
Disney
yeah.
Disney are bad even by corporation standards. I agree.
Did you guys know that Walt Disney was a fucking
Yeah,
racist?
no, he was a Nazi, wasn't he?
You guys know that
Was
Elon
he
Musk
actually?
doesn't
Yeah.
pay his workers
Yeah.
enough?
Did you hear that
Fuck.
Elon Musk?
Oh,
is a horror
Elon
person?
Musk is an actual cunt. I
He's,
can't. I don't know
he's
why.
actually not a cool guy. at
He's
all.
not.
Not
He's
as
just
bad
like, ah,
as
what?
Jeff Bezos.
No,
Yeah, but-
absolutely not. No one is.
No one is, but Elon's still pretty bad. He's a.
He just sits there and he's like, haha, guys, I'm quirky. Look at my
Guys,
funny
I'm
meme.
So cool.
Look
Look
at
at this
me.
meme that my
Wow,
$50 trillion
I'm relatable, guys.
You
Look
all,
at the
you
meme
all
that
talking
my
mad
intern
shit, but you'd
posted.
all work for Tesla in a heartbeat if they offered
I,
you a job.
I actually wouldn't. They make less than I do right now. A lot of the
Yeah, no,
work.
Tesla workers. People
I
are
got to own
exploited and
half
they have
the
to work
company, I'd
tons
do
of
it.
hours. Fuck that. I would not work for
Are
Tesla.
we talking about
What?
Australia or America? Because pretty sure we have labour laws here.
Don't worry.
Doesn't mean they're
Don't worry.
American.
They'll be
It's
removed
I mean,
soon
no,
enough.
60-hour weeks with no overtime, by the way. Paul?
Compare Australia and America jobs. Okay.
well,
Just 'cause we
Tesla's an
have laws
American
doesn't mean they're
company.
following
This is
for example.
America.
There's plenty of American companies that employ people in Australia and don't fucking rip them off purely because it's against the law in Australia.
Macca's does it. They can pay below minimum wage.
Yeah, but in New Zealand you pay like $3 a litre.
Macca's is different. There's a reason for why Macca's does. There's like actually a law that lets them do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember
It's
what
okay
it is,
if
but
it's
I
a
know.
law, guys.
It's because
You know,
because
you know
'cause they're a
what's
private
really
franchise.
criminal? How much they fucking tax beer. It's fucking a joke. Like,
Just
if you see
stop.
that zero alcoholic beer, it's way more expensive to make than normal beer, and yet it's so much cheaper because there's no taxes on it.
I got a question. I got a question.
what's your question?
Who drinks milk straight?
What do you
Me.
mean
Just
Straight?
milk? Just
Just
milk?
milk.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hello.
that is.
No,
fucking
unless you
idiot.
unless you count the milk that's left over in the cereal bowl when you're done. I drink
No, I'm talking
That's
like you
not-
pour. You're like, man,
No,
I'm
fuck
thirsty.
that.
I'm gonna
Fuck
pour
that.
myself a glass of milk.
Larry would know.
Oh,
He
fuck
lives
that.
off cereal.
I live off cereal.
We have a friend who will just like sit there and drink like 2 liters of milk in one.
No, that was a one-off.
I
That was
have
a-
Who is
I have a
that? That is
friend who
That was
That is-
Ryan.
That is Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan does
I-
that.
No, it was for me.
He
it
did
was
that.
for
He
me.
did that once.
I have a
was
friend
for-
that drinks 2
Actually,
liters
you know, I
of milk
wouldn't
a
mind
day.
not surprised. Ryan would
We
eat
had to
strong
fucking
milk,
go
bro.
down and buy
He's
another
bulking. He's on
milk
Go Mad.
Tilly's.
That can't be healthy, surely.
Yeah, he probably shits liquid, but
He's
hey.
got them bones.
Ryan would eat a rock for a joke.
No, because he was trying to just get it for like an hour, and then when we finally let him have it, we go out for like 10 minutes just to grab food, and then we come back and he's just lying on the couch.
He
like,
just can't move.
breathing.
He's drunk so much.
can't move.
Milk isn't that good. Soda's better.
It's good for your
You're an
body.
idiot.
Enjoy your broken bones, retard.
Yeah, my bones good and strong.
Do you have soda with your cereal, Cat?
My bones.
Ah,
The
yeah.
forbidden beverage.
People who eat
God.
people who eat cereal with no milk are fucking sociopaths.
What do you mean? I like my Wheat Bix dry. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, that's worse. I was talking about people who bought, like, I
mean-
like that's some cornflakes.
I
in a
mean,
bowl,
like,
nothing else.
if there's not enough cereal left in the box to like have a bowl of cereal, I'll eat it out of the box. But that's like Fruit Loops or like
Reminds me of
Integrate.
Cat, you're the type of guy that'd eat 2-minute noodles raw, but then
Oh no, I do that. I actually
Yeah,
love
2 minute
Double
noodles are
standards,
fine,
boy.
right?
Why would you
Don't talk
double
shit about
standards?
No, they don't taste like anything.
Exactly, but they're
Exactly.
such a good snack.
it. You're just eating nothing. It's fucking great.
I know.
Crunch.
Larry,
Real talk.
you
I
eat
bet
nothing
you
but
it
cereal.
fucking gets
Don't try to
every-
Shut
pretend
up,
you
bro.
eat 2 minutes.
It's good cereal.
I bet you.
Larry, you
fucking
ate
noodles get
cereal for
everywhere.
lunch today.
I didn't have breakfast. It was
I was
basically
there.
breakfast. for
I
me.
was there when you
Yeah, but
ate
I didn't have
cereal
breakfast.
for lunch.
Craft mac
I
and
didn't have
cheese.
breakfast.
I heard
Oh,
you eating the cereal in the voice chat.
Craft
Good.
mac and cheese is some good
Well, there's
stuff.
nothing wrong with having cereal for like around lunchtime if you didn't
I
have
eat that shit
breakfast.
for dinner.
I don't see a
That
problem
is
for that.
That is not like a lunch meal.
Anyone else have
Sorry.
Brenner?
No.
What the fuck's Brenner?
We're not
Breakfast
gonna
for
fucking
dinner?
cook a
I have
5-star
that,
bread,
yeah.
like, meal for lunch.
Just make
Cereal-
like a sandwich or something.
Nah, bro.
Pancakes.
Oh yeah, I do.
Cereal is
not
an
pancakes.
anytime meal.
No, it isn't.
I know.
Hey, if I can eat it
Brenner
anytime, then it
is
is.
the best.
Cereal
People who
for
think
dinner.
food can only be ate at a certain time of the day is
They're
fucking
conformists.
shit. It's such a
Just
They're
eat it
skaters.
whenever
Like,
you
eat it.
like
Like,
eating
Just
it.
like eat pizza for breakfast.
It's like
I'm
people
not
who-
gonna,
like,
I'm
no,
not gonna let the
okay,
man tell
no,
me when I
pizza
can
for
eat my fucking
breakfast.
cereal.
The man.
Pizza for breakfast is
Fuck
he's
the
a
man.
yucky.
I've got
Cold pizza. Who doesn't
Okay,
love
bro,
that?
it's Wheat Bix. I'm staying healthy, Joe.
Ever have one of those foods where it's
Eat
warm on the
oats
outside
instead of
but
Weet-Bix.
cold on
That's
the
way
inside?
better.
Fuck you, G. You can't
She
tell me
eats
what to do.
porridge.
Just don't eat.
just don't eat.
Yeah.
Done
I'll have
that.
you know, I eat porridge.
I'd
in the
eat like
morning
a lot of
sometimes.
things. I'm not a picky eater.
Fat.
Pretty sure that's
Fat.
Hector's.
This is an Afro.
This is an Afro man moment.
I'll have you know, I weigh like
What?
2
8
kilos.
55.
55. That's fat.
Fat bastard.
It's 55 kilos of
I
fat.
mean, not really.
Yeah, for a lizard person.
Hey, all my weight is on my scales.
I know his defense mechanism.
Gecko
Starts
noises.
brain poison.
Binary reproduction ass looking motherfucker.
No, at least, you know, at least I live longer than cats.
And
You're
I also
still
remember
fat,
my
buddy.
fucking
That's have 9
food
lives, motherfucker.
that I cooked and sent in shit posting.
No, I don't want to though.
Oh,
All I remember was just carrot.
You ever had raw 2-minute noodles with Nutella on?
Oh!
What the fuck? No, that's too
Cat.
far. That's too fucking far.
Good.
Good. Okay, you get moved, cat.
Oh, he's gone.
that's it. I'm
That's
sending
just
my
too far.
cooking again.
Thank you, G.
Alright.
Can we have a cooking podcast with G?
Can I see the cooking?
Podcast.
Dude, I'll fucking live
Except
stream
you can't.
it.
You can't
Yeah,
see it.
live
You can just
stream
hear it.
for the next podcast.
You can
You
just
just hear a
it.
microwave in the background.
Would you eat that
You
shit
can just hear
posting?
some sizzling.
Pistachio.
Oh,
crust.
it's like actual edible food.
You know, it'd be nice if you could take
The only,
photos
the
of
only
non-vertical.
meal I can actually cook well is buffalo hot wings.
Buffalo, you made it once.
Wait,
made it
hang
like
on.
16
now you
times.
are a connoisseur.
He makes it
Wait,
every time.
I make it like
Foods
every.
aren't edible?
Who would eat that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I would
probably
eat
because
that.
it's food.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I don't know about the
I'm a
mint- I don't know about-
professional at making
Don't know about,
sandwiches.
don't know about mint sauce though.
Tell you what, I don't usually
What if
have
I
mint
gave you a
sauce
raw
on like
slab of
pork
meat
or lamb,
and
but
cooked
that
food?
was good. It wasn't. It was minty, but also dialed down by vinegar.
Buffalo wings are just the best food in existence.
I'll make buffalo wings. I'll do a cooking.
Can we
stream.
actually
They're
have a
so
cooking
easy as
sandwich,
well.
yeah?
It's just like garlic powder and some other flour and.
Then they're probably not very
and
good buffalo.
red
I eat
pepper.
blue steak.
But and then you just bake them in that, and then you just mix hot sauce and butter.
My,
and
my
that's basically-
general rule of thumb is if it looks like something that would be made by like a pretty decent midline restaurant, I'll eat it.
If it looks edible,
Yeah,
it's
if it
Pub
looks
probably
food,
edible.
pub food is the best, bro.
It looks like something I
If it's
can
edible,
buy.
it's probably edible, guys.
Pub
food is the best food.
Like
Would
buffalo.
you
Pub
pay
food's
for
like
that at a
buffalo.
restaurant?
Yeah.
Or
I'd
Depends
probably.
which pub you
How
go
much
to.
is
How
it?
much is it?
Yeah, but I
Pubs can
probably
be
wouldn't.
I don't know.
Just
I
like-
don't go to too many restaurants, but I'd say
The thing is, like, how much
15
would it
bucks,
cost?
10 bucks.
Yeah, it would
I
probably
don't
be
know.
pretty expensive.
It'd probably be like $70,
Honestly.
Time for crab.
and it would be half the
Oh my
size.
god.
It's
Are the
got
potatoes-
carrots, therefore.
Are the
it's
potatoes? Are
That's
they
honey carrot.
potatoes? Are those roast potatoes?
There's roast potatoes.
Okay,
Oh,
I'd
I
probably
didn't
pay.
even
I'd
notice
probably
the
pay for it.
potatoes. Right, I'm sold.
I'd buy it for the roast potatoes, not for the lamb.
By the way, you
lamb's
can't
nice.
tell me you've been to
That's
a hotel. and
the
never
first time I
felt the
ever cooked
fucking
lamb
serve.
too.
Vegetable tier
Not
list:
bad.
potatoes, potatoes,
Potatoes number one, bro.
and then potatoes also
They're
number two.
very-
Like you know,
Very versatile.
and then you got carrots are pretty good.
mashed
Carrots are like a
potatoes.
B. Like potatoes are S tier.
Cat,
Carrots
you're
are
not
probably like-
master chef.
I have a
Brussels
friend.
sprouts.
at-
Can you give us your
I have a friend at
your
school, and
vegetable
every
tier
day for lunch he has like just a whole ass carrot.
I pretty
And,
much
uh,
only
the
have
the way that he eats it, like you would eat like a carrot like top down, right?
Yeah.
He
Does he do it from the
eats it.
side?
He eats it from the side, like an apple.
I've seen people eat pizza with a knife and fork. as well.
I've seen people eat
What?
pizza backwards.
There's that picture
Yeah,
of
you said
Trump
that in-
eating the
Wait,
pizza.
oh, what?
He eats
One
it.
of
He
my
like eats it like
He was
you would
eating
eat
it from the
pizza, but
crust.
it's crust.
He's
Some
upper
of my
class.
family members
No,
eat
that is a
nachos.
Heckers,
crime.
what did you just send me?
Oh no, Heckers is sending gay porn again.
I just sent you some random shit, don't worry.
Why?
Hey, by the way, I know how to say the N word in Vietnamese. Want to hear
Hang
it?
on again.
One of our friends can say it in.
He can say it in Morse code.
Is that right again?
Yeah, right. right. You just
He
you're
spent an
fucking
entire
tapping.
lesson learning Morse code just so he can spit
I just posted it in shit posting. Look at that shit.
Oh, I've seen people do it like that. That is wrong.
Ugh.
That
Oh.
is
Hey guys, do you want to hear
non-conformist.
the N word in
No.
Vietnamese?
No, Hackers don't say the N
don't
word.
Hackers will have to
I'm gonna have to
censor it.
censor you,
We'll have to
Hackers.
censor it. Smurf will have to censor it.
Don't let the man tell you how to eat pizza.
Listen,
Don't
one
let
of
the
my
man
family
tell you
members,
not to say the N word.
One of my family members eats
No.
nachos with a fork.
Oh,
Mm.
Wait, what do they eat with a fork?
Nachos.
Oh.
Oh nah.
Monko.
What about chips with a knife and fork?
Fuck off.
With the knife. With the knife.
No one.
yeah, you gotta cut them up.
I eat pies with that
Same.
fork.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Nah.
that's-
Oh, what kind of pie? What kind of pie?
It depends. what
Legma
the-
pie.
I can understand it.
If it's like a small pie, like a meat one, that's acceptable.
It depends.
Now I want
I
to eat
mean,
pie.
what?
Whatever pie I eat, like you fall into any fucking pies you put in the oven.
Put it in the oven. That's
I see.
fancy.
Pie and like knife and fork is fine. That's like pretty normal.
Normal human things.
It's nowhere near fucking eating pizza from behind.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey,
that is-
who folds the pizza when they eat it?
Roll it up.
I've seen
Only
it.
big
Roll it
ones.
up.
It depends how
I
big
think
the pizza
Calzone.
is.
Calzone is basically a full
Calzone's
pizza, and
basically-
that's
Depends
fucking-
how big it
Roll
is,
it up
man.
like
You're
a
only
pizza.
supposed to fold big pizza.
Yeah.
You roll it up like a newspaper.
If it's like large, yes.
We're gonna ignore the fact that.
Sorry, did you just say
What
Lord?
kind of pizza crust do you guys enjoy?
Regular, like a normal
A
person.
normal
Pizza
fucking person, yes. Joe,
You know,
ASMR, funny crunch.
Joe, what,
Gif.
Funny crunch.
why is he eating a cabbage? Oh, God.
Funny crunch.
You just kind of.
That's like the first time you've talked in like a month, Joe, and you just sent funny crunch.
Funny crunch.
You guys with
Independence Day.
you guys with crip grease or blood turkey?
Pretty sure it's against the law to eat fucking tenderable currency in this country.
Only if the government catch you.
Can I still eat it anyway?
You can, doesn't mean.
It's like technically, you know how you get those notes that are just like scuffed out and torn to bits?
Yeah.
It's technically illegal to finish them off. Like scuff them up all the way.
Fucking hell.
You're not gonna get arrested though.
No, you won't. It's like
If you
playing
did
an
it,
R-rated game when you're fucking under 18. Like the fine is like $20,000 fucking dollars, but
you're allowed
no
to
one ever
do
gets
that.
in trouble for it.
Wait, is it really 20 grand?
It's
Yeah,
20
it's
grand
only
for
parents.
supplying. I'm pretty sure it's 20 grand for supplying it. I don't, because you're allowed to do it if you're under 18 with parental. Like if your parents say yeah, sure.
No, not even with parental consent. You're not. No,
I don't think it's
No,
eight
I'm
months.
sure you are.
no, that's MA.
No, because
Yeah, you
I've
can do- no, you
bought,
can't.
I've bought
No.
over 18 games. I swear I
Yeah,
bought
but
over
Yeah,
18.
your parents bought over 18 games.
Snuff.
The person at the
And then
counter
you
just
played
didn't
it.
give a fuck.
Say it.
Oh, okay then, fine. Yeah.
I'm not
Like
gonna
they
say
can let you. They can let your parents. They can't let you buy it on your
Heckers
own.
is trying to force me to say the N-word in Vietnamese because he's too much of a pussy to say it himself.
You said it like 3 times last time.
No, I've never.
Can we have a live vote for kicking hackers off the staff team?
What the heck?
I mean, Hackers is more
Hackers is encouraging
Yeah, I don't care.
racism. This cannot be allowed.
Joe, who's the
That
least
is
active
incorrect. There
How
was a-
about make hackers a not mod and make me a
No.
mod? Yeah,
AM mod.
yeah.
It can be
Listen,
bra
I'm
mod.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Are Divinity and Salem still stuff? I haven't seen them on in like decades.
Oh, I'm just waiting for Discord mod applications because I
Joe's still
don't
waiting
wanna
for his profile picture.
I had.
No, he got that.
No, I got it.
No, Joe's got it.
No, I got it.
Did?
He got an 8
Did you?
still. He just
Can we
doesn't
see
use
it?
it. He just doesn't use it.
I had a friend server and one of my
I
friends
got it.
destroyed
Can
it
you
and made
send-
everything
Yeah,
say
can you
the
do-
N
Can you
word.
send it to us?
how
I wanna
long
see
did
it.
it take for it to
Like
to be done?
almost a year, probably about 9 months.
It was like 6 months.
Beginning.
Who was it that was doing
beginning
it?
of
Was
the
it
year.
Salamor?
Yeah, it was
I'm
some. Is
pretty
Salem
sure I
still
ordered
Salem
it.
and
Salem.
Divinity?
Yeah, I watched Salem's stream, and I was so tempted to ask what Joe's profile pic is. But
I'm pretty sure I
Decided
ordered
against it.
Neither
Joe, can you-
January or
Joe, send
February.
it to me. Real question is, why aren't I staff?
Is there an
Well, you know,
explanation?
I've only been banned
kinda
like
got
3
banned.
times.
I wonder why, Larry.
I've
You've
only
only
been
ever
banned
wanted
like
to be
3
bra
times.
mod, so you know.
No, that meme shit.
Okay, then why
That
don't-
meme died a while ago.
You were the one who killed
I
it.
applied for SCP mod and no, Trivia killed it.
Trivia kills
I
me.
love how hackers is like criticizing people while also trying to get people to say the N-word in other languages.
Incorrect.
What's I don't do anything wrong with that.
Joe, send us the profile picture, bro.
Hang on, I'm trying to find my fucking DMs.
Can you please send it to me?
I'm going to. Chill, homie.
Okay.
Do you think I've ever heard Joe actually say homie?
yeah, when we played GTA, it was just
I am
homie
female.
and swag. That's
Are you saying
I
Panic
that
is
was our
my game?
vocabulary.
The best.
I ordered it on the 7th of February,
Ooh, so what? Nearly 10 months.
and I got it like
Likes, dude.
maybe like 3 weeks ago.
I kind of dig that profile picture. Not gonna lie,
It's good.
Thank you,
I,
Trivia.
it's kind of cool.
I
I
wanna
just
fuck it.
I waited a very long time.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I might use
I like
it.
the alien shirt.
Are you just not into
I do
grills
too.
anymore? Is that why?
No. I still like it. I just kind of like. I'm just like, at this point.
It's old.
To be fair, his current
Show
profile
her.
picture is very good.
Oh, I just saw a
I love my current profile.
thumbnail for the kitchen arm.
However, I think
Yeah,
I have
Joe
the
would
best
like-
profile picture ever.
Alright, this podcast is.
I was
derailed
thinking of
somehow.
closing it now.
we.
Thanks. I think that'll do it for the podcast. Thanks, fellow losers, for joining.
Is this even? I don't think like the last.
Ooh.
I
hour
don't
and a
think the
half was
last
even
2.5
part of the podcast.
hours have been the podcast.
Well, the first hour shouldn't count. Nothing happened.
Oh well.
Nothing happened in the entire time.
Someone just got crap.
Yeah, but
Fucking
we had
crap.
like I don't know. There was some like legitimate
about-
conversation.
13 minutes of usable content. So have fun finding
Yeah,
it.
I'll go mining.
It's better than nothing.
Oh well. Thanks, losers, for being part of this. Because this is going to be the last one of this year. Because next month I'm going to be overseas.
Yes,
Where are you going?
I better be in the next one.
He's going to the Lizard HQ.
No,
Oh,
you're
the-
banned.
I better be a recurring character.
He's going to see the CEO of Israel. Smurf, I've got a funny thing to tell
Love
you.
you,
Yeah.
Because only you'll get it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very quick.
Did you know Nietzsche's sister was a fascist, and she tried to start like this Nazi